to Comet Hockey.
Back live at the Coliseum, Shane Albarani and Robbie Irons with you here tonight. It's Game 4 of the Western Conference Finals. Komets and the Eagles. Komets lead this series 2-1, and we are underway. And the opening drop goes to the Fort Wayne Komets. Jason Binkley dropping it back to Cody Soul. Soul up along the far side. Pass is going to be intercepted. Now they quickly bring it back. Here's a shot save made by Hauser. He gets in the game early. Comes out in front of the net. It's Trevor Cheek. Can't get it out. Gets it to the blue line. Olsen swings it back behind the net. Played up along the near wing. Komets try and rip it off the boards. The Eagles, they possess the puck up to the blue line. It is Olsen. Down on the left side, it's Watson. He's going to drop it down low, centering play. Broken up by Cheek. Cheek banks it off the end boards, and here's Gabriel Desjardins with it. Desjardins, cross-rink pass. Comes off the stick of Sean Sedlowski. He'll dip it into the Colorado zone. And the Komets will get a change. The Eagles have got the puck in their own zone. Olsen with a head of steam coming up on the left wing. He dropped the puck. It's going to be right there in the Komet zone. Petrozelli moves it ahead and back into the Colorado end. Mardo up along the far side. Hits Milos. And the Eagles get it back into the Komet zone. Up here into the near side corner. Play it up top. It's Garrett Thompson. Thompson's got it ripped off his stick. And now here's a shot. Save made. And now back behind the net. Bobby Shea off the wall to Petrozelli. He gets bumped from behind. It's Bodan holding him up. Now up along the far side. Komets now will get it in. The Komets will get a line change. So far, Colorado gotten the momentum here to start things off.
A little bit of offense forechecking.
Here's Matt Register up along the left side. Gets it to Bodan. It's going to come down here into the corner in the Komet zone. Now, Joe Lee tries to set it up. It's going to be tipped and going to get out of the zone up along the near side. Jamie Schausma, he'll get it across. Komets are offsides.
Yeah, Colorado definitely knows the importance of this game. Coming out hard, dumping it in, sending three guys in deep, trying to check the Komet defense and pin them in. One shot, two shots on goal is what they've had. And Komets have not been able to get anything going yet. Line changing very quickly to try to slow everything down.
Komets without a shot on goal. Colorado with two. 18-14 to go in the first. No score.
Cheeks and Sedlowski out there.
Puck is dropped, and a face-off won by the Eagles. They draw it back in their own zone. Now. Chase Norrish will grab his own blue line, weaves through some traffic, tosses it in on Hauser. He'll make the easy glove save, and he'll hold it there, and face-off coming up in the Komet zone. And now we've got some talking going on.
Well, 22 started cross-checking Sedlowski over here and slapping him a little bit. And Bobby Shea come right in the middle of it and is talking to him. And they don't want any part of Shea. I think Shea and Cody Soul are the two guys that can settle this Colorado team down very quickly. And, of course, Sedlowski can take care of himself, but we want to keep him on the ice as much as we can.
And the Komets really disciplined at the tail end of the game on Wednesday as Colorado stepped up their physical play. But the Komets did a good job not retaliating. They're doing a good job so far here tonight. 2 minutes past here in the first. No score. Face-off will be to the right of Michael Hauser. Garbowski will take the drop for Colorado. He'll be opposed by Marco Waugh, and it comes up top. Here's a shot. It is blocked. Colorado still with it. Another turnaround shot. That goes wide. On the far side, Colorado buzzing here in the Komet zone. Now it's going to come up along the near side. Ryan Harrison. Harrison gets loose. Pops it in on Hauser. It's blocked. Marco Waugh got a skate on it. Back behind the net. Bobby Shea rips it up along the far side. We got a penalty called. Bobby Shea clutches his cheek area.
Yeah. Well, they hit him from behind. His face went right into the boards, and the penalty being called on it. We'll see who did it.
And it's going to be Harrison. And Harrison, he's taunting the Komet bench.
Yeah.
Now, Harrison was the one who ran Michael Hauser in overtime of game one.
Yeah, and he just picked his point there and tried to get back at Shea. Shea had his back to him, and he gave him a pop into the boards. He drew the penalty. Now, this is where the Komets got to make him hurt on things like this.
Komets, the best power play during this tournament. 14 power play goals on 55 chances. Komets still without a shot on goal, and here's the face-off to the right of Kanata. Trevor Cheek will take the face-off. And now Cheek is going to get kicked out. Keep talking to the linesman. Not going to win that argument, and Gabriel Desjardins will come in. Tied up on the circle, comes into the corner. Cody Soul plays it off the wall. Olsen jabs at it, and he's going to get it out. Bobby Shea will go all the way back into the neutral zone. Komets quickly move it forward. Comes across the line. Sean Sedlowski on the right side. He'll take a shot. Knocked out in front. Kanata got a piece of it. Down into the corner. And it's going to be pumped all the way out down in the Komet zone. Bobby Shea goes back for it. And Shea finds Sean Sedlowski on the right side. Quickly moves it ahead to Desjardins and into the Colorado zone. On the left wing, it's Trevor Cheek. Cheek and Olsen, they wrestle for the puck. Cheek rips it off his stick, comes into the corner, but Bowman, he will get it and he will clear the zone. Down to 1:18 to go.
Come on, guys, come on.
In the power play. And now
line
Shaw
change, bad line change.
Picks up the puck, takes a shot. Hauser the save, a loose puck, and it's going to come up to the blue line. Now the Komets try to transition down the far side. It's Garrett Thompson. He'll take a shot, goes behind the net. Now up top to Jason Binkley. Binkley to Sedlowski in the slot. Kulkin, far side. Now back to Kulkin. Here's a shot, save made. Rebound is going to be steered all the way down into the Komet zone.
Kulkin, good shot. A little too high. The rebound went back out in front. Colorado clears it.
Ryan Kulkin will get to his own blue line. Goes down the middle of the ice. Now goes to his left. Carries it over the line, but he ran into a defender, and the puck is going to get out. Thompson takes a wide turn. Can't get it back into the Colorado zone. And now Marco Wahi gives it up on the right side. Sedlowski back up to the Schausma rather. He couldn't handle the puck, and now back into the Komet zone it goes. 20 seconds to go on the power play, and here's Kulkin. Kulkin back behind the net. Komets got time for one more rush. Komets have gotten 3 shots on net in this power play as Artie Tynulin gets his first touch of the game. It's going to come across the line. Tynulin gets loose, takes a shot. Kanata makes the save. And down you low. Said it, Tynulin at the start of the broadcast. He could be a difference.
Yes, he snuck in there pretty quickly, used the defenseman as a screen, zigzag, quick wrist shot, was down low on the ice. And goaltenders nowadays don't keep that stick on the ice. He got smothered into the pads and was able to hold on to it, but he was looking behind him to see if it squeezed through. Nice play, Tynulin.
Just split the defenders, went round a third one, and he got a shot on net. Here's the puck drop with just 4 seconds to go in the power play. Register around the boards, get
5 on 5.
And now here comes Harrison out of the penalty box, but the Komets keep it down in the Colorado zone. Register, he's got to retreat back. Takes a wide turn up along the far side, finds Garbowski. That's poked away, and the Komets back the other way. It is Baptista over the line. Slides it over, got a man. Here's a shot by McDonald. That's going to ricochet out of play. And now Tynulin takes a bump from Register at the end of the play. They're trying to intimidate the little guy down there, but Tynulin walks away. Now Jolie comes in, takes a swipe at Tynulin, and the linesman will break it up.
Yeah, Tynulin ought to concern themselves about Jolie. He's the one that they could match up, get him off the ice. But Tynulin doesn't want to fool with the defenseman. Face-off stays in the Colorado zone. Cheeks back out there with Sedlowski.
15:22 to go in the first, no score. Face off to the right of Joe Kanata in the Colorado zone. Cheek and Olsen on the face off. And it goes into the corner. Bowman moves it over to Norris. She'll play it up along the near side where Bowman will play it. And Bowman, cross-ring pass, going to come into the Komet zone. Here's a shot, save made, a rebound, and it's controlled by Cody Soul. Soul gets it to Sedlowski. Another long pass, far side to Desjardins, gets it in. Komets are offsides.
Delay right now.
And Kanata will stop the puck. Cheek's got to get back. He'll tag the line. And now it goes right down the middle of the ice. The Komets have got it backhander into the Colorado zone. Petrozelli giving chase into the corner. Him and Norris, they come together. And now it's over the stick of Binkley out of the zone. Racing back is Cody Soul. He lumbers back. He'll pick it up. He'll wheel it around the boards. And waiting for the puck is Anthony Petrozelli. He finds Jason Binkley. Binkley will come across the line. He drops it off. Here's a shot, save made, rebound right out in front. The Komets put it in. It sat there right in the crease.
Everybody skated by it. Waugh couldn't get a stick on it.
Petrozelli swipes it in. And the Eagles with the puck. No score. Both teams with some scoring chances here in the first. Watson coming across the line. Flips it into the corner. St. Amant centers it up. Ryan Lowney is there for the Komets. He'll bring it back the other way on the far side. Lowney gets stopped for a moment, but he's able to get it into the Colorado zone. And now Watson will pick it up for Colorado, drops it back to St. Amant. He lost the handle on it, runs into Gabriel Desjardins near the Comet bench. Puck trickles down to the blue line, still loose now in the neutral zone. Everybody fighting for it, and now it comes out to Mason Baptista. Baptista to Culkin on the near side. He'll wheel it around the boards. Chasing after it is Jamie Shasma. Desjardins in there as well. Shasma on the far side, looking for someone to give it to. Goes back behind the net, and racing after it is Desjardins. Desjardins on the near side. He lost it to St. Amant, and here come the Eagles. On the left side, they'll bring it across the line. And the Komets are going to get it right back. Interception on the play by Trevor Cheek. Cheek now, he'll come across the line. Dishes backwards to Jamie Shasma. Couldn't handle the pass, and back come the Eagles. Down the neutral zone, it's Garbowski. He's coming in on. Hauser takes a shot. Hauser got the save.
Penalty.
And a penalty is going to be called on the Komets.
Yeah, Cody Soul, I believe, slashing. Was it Cody? No, I don't think it was.
It'll be a power play coming up for Colorado.
Thompson
will head to the box.
Yeah. They got him cut off, but he got the stick out, give him a little whack as he cut to the net. That was enough to draw the slashing penalty. First power play for Colorado.
Komets have killed off 12 out of 13 power plays in this series for Colorado.
13:06 to go. 7-6 shots on goal, Colorado's favor.
So both teams swapping power plays here in the first period. No score. Face off to the left with Michael Hauser. Baptista and Garbowski in the circle. Goes down into the corner. Bowman plays it up top of the blue line. Here is Beaudin. He is going to creep in. Lost the puck. Komets have got it coming up to the blue line. Can't clear it. It is held in. Miloš up along the far side. Eagles working on a power play. Bowman going to get crowded by Mason Baptista. Now he gets some space. Comes up top. Little give and go on the far side. Cross ring pass. Beaudin up top. High slot. Miloš back over top of the right circle. Here's a shot. Going to be knocked down. It goes off of Shaw's hand. He is shaken up on the play. Comes up to the blue line, and the Komets clear the zone. Down in the Comet end. It's Beaudin. Takes a wide turn. Hits the middle ice logo. Nothing there. He's got to peel off and go all the way back into his own zone. 1:13 to go in the power play for Colorado. No score here in Game 4. On the left wing, St. Amant. He'll bring it ahead. Runs into Jason Binkley, the blue line. Lost the puck. Here is Trevor Cheek. He'll whip it around the boards.
All the way down. Nice play.
And that'll get loose all the way down into the Colorado zone. Canada will stop it. 55 seconds to go on the power play for the Colorado Eagles. Jake Mardeau had 2 goals in Game 3. Moves it ahead. Comes off the wall. St. Amant is there, but the Komets are there, and they bring it back the other direction. Desjardins with some space comes across the line, and he dropped it back behind the line, or behind him rather, and now it comes up along the near side where Matt Register grabs it for the Eagles. Register will come across the line. His team's still on a power play, coming down low into the corner, feathered over onto the far side by Cody Soul. Marco Waugh, he can't clear it. Now Gabriel Desjardins comes in to help out. Register tries to grab it with the hand. It's going to go over his glove and out of the zone. Komets change it up quickly. 13 seconds to go on the power play. Here's Register on the near side. All the way back. Register will pick it up down to 4 seconds to go on the power play. And we are 5-on-5. Register will come across the line. Stick handles around. Comes, centers up. Here's a shot by Jolie. Knocked down, and the Komets have got it.
Breaking out. Keep control.
And here is Baptista coming across the line. Tinulin gets bumped from behind by Register. Lost the puck. Now on the near side, Amardo. Coming out to the center line. Back on the far side. Olsen got it poked away. And it's going to be back into the Colorado zone. Register back in his zone end. Flips it forward. There is Culkin. He stops the puck. And he will bring it ahead. Komets have numbers. They cross over the line. Here's a blast. Save made. Kanata makes the grab. And look out. We got to come back the other way quickly. Lowney is back. Mardeau on the left side. Drops the trailer. Hey, come over. Here's a shot. They score.
They moved it off the off winger. There was a block shot just inside the Colorado zone. They broke out 3-on-2. They hit the trailer. He looked like he was going to shoot as he was going down the center. He fed off to the right winger. A one-timer from off the wing before Hauser could get himself into position. It was past him in the net. Colorado takes a 1-0 lead at 9:39.
And it's Jolie with the goal. He had the hat trick in Game 1. So Colorado goes up 1-0. 10:21 to go in the first. So we'll go out center ice. Komets looking to get even. Marco Waugh to the face-off circle. And it goes into the Colorado zone. Gonna go off the wall. Komets offsides. Punched back in up along the far side. Cody Soul trying to get to it. Bouncing puck is going to come into the Komet zone for Binkley. Binkley ahead. It comes out to the center line. Now bouncing puck again. Petrozelli has got it. And back into the Colorado zone. Flipped up along the far side. Cody Soul in his zone end. Plays it forward. Now the Komets trying to break out. Petrozelli. Pass too tall from it. Here's an interception. He tries to center it. It's broken up by Marto. And now up along the far side it is Harrison. Harrison. Coming down on the right side, avoids a check from Binkley. We're going to go back behind the net. Garrett Thompson is there for the Komets. And now ahead we go to Marco Waugh. Waugh will flip it in, and it's going to be St. Amant to take it backwards and out of the neutral zone. Komets pick up the puck here at the logo, and it's going to be Jamie Shasma coming across the line. He is met there by Shaw. Milos will take the puck away, back up along the far side. Now a pass comes into the neutral zone. And it's Tinulin and Shaw. They do battle. Komets come away with it. It is Baptista. Baptista will take a shot. Save made. Rebound goes off the stick of Shafsma.
Bouncing puck. He couldn't handle it. In front,
Baptista fans onto the one-timer. And back come the Eagles on the left wing. Now back the other way. Komets have got it. Baptista got it taken off of his stick. Komets got to get back on sides. Now the Komets change it up as Shaw takes the puck. Drops it back to Milos. He'll go back behind the net. Colorado leads this one 1-0. 8:43 to go in the first. Shots are even up at 8. Eagles will take their time. And now they skate forward with it. Gonna bank it off the wall down into the Komet zone. That'll be an icing. 8:31 to go in the first. We'll take a break. You're listening to Komet Hockey on WOWO.
When was the last time your family visited Richard's Restaurants? Richard's Restaurants have been serving home-style meals like Grandma made for over 50 years. Wholesome meal choices for my family, prepared from fresh ingredients. I appreciate the love they put into every meal. My kids love the home-baked desserts prepared in the Richard's Farm Kitchen. Richard's Restaurants, old-fashioned in a good way. Richard's Restaurants.
You're listening to Komet Hockey.
Komets down by a goal. And they got the puck here in the neutral zone, not for long. Nantel will bring it into the Komet zone up along the far side, and that's Gabriel Desjardins to Cody Soul. Cross-ring pass comes to Sean Sidlowski. He'll thread the needle. He'll find Trevor Cheek. Cheek will take a shot, but that's going to be blocked and out of play.
Good movement up the ice. Defense. Soul all the way up the ice to Sidlowski. A nice pass across the ice to Cheeks, and the shot was blocked. Went up into the glass, but moving the puck quickly down the other end in a hurry.
So Colorado leads it 1-0. Shots are even up at 8 apiece. We got 8 minutes to go in the first. We'll take another break. You're listening to Komet Hockey on WOWO.
On the ice, on the court, or on the field, the Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are there to provide complete orthopedic care for injured athletes or weekend warriors. Fort Wayne Orthopedics and the Orthopedic Hospital of Lutheran Health Network, official sports medicine provider for the Komets and an integral part of Fort Wayne sports for over 20 years. Go where the pros go. The Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are a dedicated team of sports medicine specialists, licensed trainers, and therapists, specially trained to keep you in the game.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
And even 8 minutes to go here in the first. Komets are down 1-0.
Shots on goal, 8 apiece right now. Pretty good period all the way through. Both teams with one power play. No goals scored on the power play as they did a good job killing it off. And Jolene at 9:39 gets the lead for Colorado.
Face off to the right of Kanata in the Colorado zone. Marco Waugh and Garbowski on the drop. Goes back to Kanata. He'll stop it. Now played up along the near side. Jabbed at and all the way back into the Komet zone. Bobby Shea goes back behind the net. He's met there by Garbowski. Marco Waugh helps him out up along the far side. Garrett Thompson from his knees is able to get it into the neutral zone. Register He'll drift backwards. And to Harrison, going to go off the wall. Jolie with it. Backhander into the Komet zone. Harrison racing after it. He'll pick it up. It goes back behind the net, and Garrett Thompson has got it. Thompson gives it a look. He will skate forward with it. Backhander going to come into the Colorado zone. Marno banks it off the wall. Can't clear it. Komets still have it up along the far side, but now Jolie takes it away. And now he will skate with it. It's tied up with Petrozelli. Couldn't clear it. And now Garbowski will bring it across the line. Coming in all alone on Hauser. Got a man and he scored. Jolie again.
Yeah. A giveaway at center ice by the Komet defense. A little flip pass, and the Colorado intercepted it. Two of them shot down the ice in a hurry. Fed the defenseman over to one side. A little flip pass to the front of the net. The trailer coming in, whacked it in the open side, and they jump ahead 2-0. That one coming at 12:51.
And it was Garbowski getting around Leonard. And then Jolie got loose as Bobby Shea come out trying to get Garbowski. And that left Jolie wide open. So it's 2-0 Colorado here at the Coliseum. Face-off coming here into the Komet zone off, or the Colorado zone off the face-off, and Baptista gets it into the Colorado end, and now they'll turn it back the other way, flipping it down, Lowney with it. Now it's going to come to Tinulin. Tinulin flips it ahead up along the near side, and now Tinulin going to go back into the neutral zone, and Lowney with the puck back over to Tinulin. Tinulin will give it a stab, going to send it all the way into the Colorado zone. Here's Watson in the corner. He feeds it forward. Now Beaudin will get it out to the center line, now on the left wing, and it's going to come across again. Got a man right out in front, and it's tipped. St. Amant was there, but Hauser with the big save.
Yeah, three Colorado players breaking across the blue line again. All three got involved with passing, and the deflection onto the net by the third man as they will swap the Komets right there. Hauser made a nice save and held onto the rebound. Face-off will stay in the Komet zone as they change up lines.
6:31 to go in the first. 2-0 Colorado. Face-off to the right of Hauser. And it's Olsen and Cheek. And Cody Soul with it over onto the far side, coming up to the blue line. Sean Sedlowski is there. Goes back into a zone for a moment. Now to Desjardins. Desjardins will come across the line, back on the far side, coming into the corner. Cheek will take a shot. Canada will kick it out of there with the right leg. How it's feathered forward. Binkley will keep it in there only for a moment. As Watson, he has got it, trying to get around Sedlowski. Stood up by Sedlowski at the center line. The Komets get the puck back. Going to come across the line. Here's Desjardins. Going to flip it off the wall. Going to come into the corner. And it is controlled by Trevor Cheek. Cheek back behind the net. Leaves it for Desjardins. Now Cheek picks it up again. Backhander in front. Knocked down. Now coming up to Cody Soul. Now Jason Binkley with it on the right side. Gives it to Sean Sedlowski. He'll take a shot. That goes through the crease. And Cody Soul will pick it up. Here's the shot. That is tipped. And it's going to ricochet around. Going to come on the near side. Binkley goes off the wall. Sean Sedlowski, far side. Sedlowski off the backhand. Intercepted. Bowman has got it. Bowman ahead. It's going to come across the line. Cody Soul wraps him up, takes him off the play. And now it's controlled by the Komets. Trevor Cheek with it. Cheek will flip it in at the end of his shift, and Garrett Thompson races in, tries to get past Register and does, but he lost the puck to Garbowski. And now Garbowski will send it back into the Komet zone. All the way down. That will be an icing. 5:07 to go in the first. We'll take a break. You're listening to Komet Hockey on WoWo.
Hey, Komets fans, put a new truck in your driveway this hockey season. Take a test drive in a Chevy or GMC truck made right here in Northeast Indiana by your friends and neighbors in the UAW. Union members build quality into every full-size pickup that GM Fort Wayne Assembly builds. Union labor has been building trucks in Fort Wayne for over 30 years. Visit your local Chevy or GMC dealer and drive the union-made quality that makes buying a new truck such a great value. GMC and Chevrolet full-size pickup trucks, built by the hardworking men and women of UAW Local 2209. Put union-built quality to work for your family.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
Komets down by 2 here in the first. It's game 4. Komets lead this series 2-1. As Colorado's coming out here with purpose here in the first, under 5 to go. They bring it into the Komet zone. Here's Leonard in the corner. Met there by Jolie. Now back behind the net, picked up by Shaw. Tries to put it out in front of the net. Now Mardo will grab it at the blue line. Touched by Garbowski back into the corner. Here's Shaw up along the far side. Wide open on the near side point. It's Register. Register will take a shot. It's knocked down. Komets have got it. Petrozelli flipping it forward to the center line. Now the Eagles possess the puck in their own zone. It's going to be brought forward. Now across the line, it's Mason Baptista. Got it poked away, and the Komets got to get back on sides.
Nice stick.
And we have got a penalty called on the Komets. Shaw down on the ice.
Who did they get?
Going to the box is Sadlowski. Oh, no, it's Bobby Shea. Check that. So Shea will go off. So another power play for Colorado, their second of the period.
Yeah, high stick got up on the defenseman, number 44, Shaw. It's just 2 minutes. Oh, interference they call it. Shaw went down, looked like he was hurt, but maybe it was Shea stepping up and giving him a bit of a pop. Shea trying to play obviously aggressive. Got a little overdue. Power play, Colorado. 4:11 to go in the period.
Face off to the left of Michael Hauser. And it goes into the corner for Cody Soul. Desjardins picks it up. He will promptly send it down to Kanata. He'll glove it out of the air. He'll drop it for Register. Going back behind the net. Register pushes it forward. Now zips it over to Jolie, who will come across the line. Drops it back. Mardo coming down on Hauser. Now he's got to spin away. Going to come into the corner. Now back to Jolie. Out top of the circle. Cross ring pass. Going to come up to Register in the high slot. Now Jolie on the left side. Dishes over. Colorado looking for a shot here. St. Amant to Register. Here's a shot. That's blocked. Mardo on the far side. Cody Soul is there. He'll rip it into the neutral zone. Register slowed it down. He'll pick it up. Takes a wide turn. Comes across the line. Here's a shot. Save by Hauser.
They break in again. Coming off the left wing. A blast. Hauser comes out and challenges and catches it with the catching glove. Holds on with a nice save. Komets dumped the puck out, but they didn't dump it far enough. And right away, Colorado regroups. Transition right back at him again. A little more jump in their step right now than Colorado's got over us right now. We just haven't got her going.
Still 1:10 to go in the power play. Bobby Shea off for interference. And Milos with the puck to Beaudin. Had a man on the far side. Bowman couldn't handle the pass. Now Trevor Cheek trying to wrestle it away on the face-off. Dottie gets to it. Takes it off the wall and all the way down.
Dumps it down the ice.
Kanata will stop it. And we've got 3 minutes to go in the period. 49 seconds to go in the power play. On the far side, Garrett Thompson is there. He throws it into the Colorado zone and back behind the net. Milos has got the puck. Veers to his right, gets chased by Garrett Thompson. And he goes into the neutral zone, and it's Shaw. And he puts it over onto the far side, going to rip it into the Komet zone. Nobody there but white jerseys. Ryan Lowney has got it. He'll hold it for a moment, takes a peek at the clock. 20 seconds to go on the power play.
Komets playing with it in their own zone, no forechecking.
And Lowney will toss it in on Kanata. He'll stop it. Komets now 10 shots on goal, nothing to show for it. And right at the center line, Mason Baptista will take it away.
5-on-5.
Baptista across the line, looking for someone to give it to. As Desjardins now back over. It's a shot, save made, loose, and it's picked up by the Eagles. Milos will lose the puck to Baptista. Now on the right side, it's Desjardins. He drops it back to Binkley. He'll jab at it. Now on the near side, it's controlled by Harrison. Harrison gets it out. And it's Norrish coming across the line, taking a shot. That's deflected, and it'll go out of play. 1:43 to go in the first. Komets in a 2-0 hole.
Again, 22 Harrison. Someone's going to have to grab a hold of him because he's doing a little bit of chirping and a lot of jabbering out there. And right now, somebody's going to have to put him in a spot. Face off just inside the Komet zone as line changes by the Komets. 1:43 to go in the period. We're down 2. We need one here before the period's over.
Face-off will be to the right of Michael Hauser. Bobby Shea to take the face-off for the Komets. Or, excuse me, that's Marco Waugh. Bobby Shea just out of the box. And that's Marco Waugh. We'll step in. And Colkin goes back behind the net. Garrett Thompson on the far side. Gets trapped by Watson, and the Eagles will keep it in. Back on the far side, here's a shot. Save made by Hauser. Left the rebound for a moment, but then he's able to corral it in and get a whistle.
Face-off will stay in the Komet zone. Colorado not scared to shoot the puck. They've got 12. The Komets have 11, but anytime they get in over the blue line, they have 3 men attacking the net looking for anything to happen. And that's been the difference right now. They're very offensive-minded, going after the Komets and forcing the play in the offensive zone. Better scoring chances resulted in 2 goals.
Face off to the left of Michael Hauser. 1:31 to go in the first. And it's Garbowski and Waugh take the drop. And the Komets up along the far side. Colkin can't get to it. Now Register has it. He stick handles around Waugh. Lost the puck. Now Garrett Thompson plays it off the glass. Knocked down at the blue line. Now coming down low into the corner. It is Shaw. Back behind the net. Waugh has got it for the Komets. Up along the far side. Garrett Thompson trying to get to it. Puck bouncing around. Garbowski is there. Comes out to Shaw. Komets still can't clear it. Now it's going to get loose. Petrozelli is there. He feeds it forward. Poked back over to Petrozelli.
Last minute of the period.
Colorado with the puck. Register ahead to Shaw. It's going to come across the line. Jolie is there. He gets bumped from behind by Waugh. Now the Komets try and break it out. It's Tinyland coming across the line. Gets behind the D. Coming into the corner. Tries to center it. Kanata is there. And the Komets up along the near side. It's going to be Shasma. Now back down low. Marco Waugh with it. Waugh lost the puck. Jolie will take it. He's going to come across the line. Backing up is Colkin. Going to go back behind the net. Jolie got it poked away with 26 seconds to play. Now up top of the blue line. Jolie decked hard from behind by Colkin. Now up along the far side. Rolling puck into the Colorado zone. Back behind the net. It's Bowman banking it off the wall and back into the Komet zone with 10 seconds to play in the period. Cody Soul with it off the wall. That's going to come back into the Colorado zone. Stopped by Kanata. Register has got it with 2 seconds to play. He'll put it into the Komets zone, and that will do it. Well, overall, not a bad period by the Komets, but they do give up 2 goals to make it 2-0. They also kill off 2 power plays, but Colorado, they know how big this game is. They had to come out and get off to a good start.
Well, they came out jumping after the Komets. They dumped the puck in. They were sending 3 men in deep, forcing the Komets to make mistakes. Few mistakes made outside the blue line where they didn't make good passes. They were intercepted by Colorado, and the transition of Colorado so quick, they forced the play right back into the Komet zone and caught the defense a couple of times. One a 2-on-1 and one a 3-on-2, both of them resulting in goals. They moved the puck well enough that they found the open man, and Hauser never had a chance on either one of the shots. So they've got to get the legs going. They've got to shoot a little more. I thought they tried to pass off a little too much, especially in the offensive zone. But they need to shoot a little more. They need to stay physical against this team, and they've got to get skating a bit.
A lot of time left.
Yep.
We got 2 whole periods left. Colorado leads at 2-0 at the end of 1 period of play. You're listening to Komet Hockey on WOWO.
This is Scrap Chat with Max Hall, reminding you that while all metal has value, not all metal recyclers value you. At OmniSource, guys like me tell you what your metal's worth and how to make it worth even more the next time. Because we grind up and spit out scrap, not customers. Find frank advice and fair payment at an OmniSource yard near you in the Fort Wayne area. For locations and a list of metals we buy, visit OmniSource.com or call 855-OMNIBUY, 855-666-4289.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Jacob Insurance Service in Angola.
Miller Lite is the original light beer, and we'll always brew it to have more taste, with only 96 calories and 3.2 carbs. Because we believe that if you compromise on taste, you can taste the compromise. Miller Lite. Hold true.
Great beer, great responsibility. 2018 Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Average analysis, 12 fluid ounces. Less than 1 gram protein, 0 grams fat.
The puck has dropped on another Komets season. And what better way to get ready to watch the K's than with a pregame party? Aunt Millie's Buns and Rolls and your party spread will put the biscuit in the basket for your guests. To face off with some great sandwich ideas for your party, visit AuntMillie's.com. Whatever you put inside the sandwich, it's always a winner when you include Aunt Millie's Buns and Rolls. And speaking of winners, go Komets! Ready for a new apartment? You don't have to look far. St. Joe Place has everything you could ever want in an apartment complex. Internet, cable, washer, and dryer. It's all included in your monthly rent. There's also a basketball court, an outdoor grilling area, pool, and hot tub, and the list goes on and on. St. Joe Place is leasing 2- and 4-bedroom apartments and now offering 3 bedrooms. Living at St. Joe Place Apartments, you'll quickly realize how great the staff and apartments really are. Call 444-3000 or visit stjoeplace.com.
In 1916, Auto Owners Insurance teamed up with local independent agents so customers could get fast, friendly, local service.
Bravo!
It worked so well, we decided to keep it that way. And 100 years later, we still do things the same way by teaming up with local independent agents who deliver quality, personal service.
Thank you.
Some might call that old school. Then again, maybe everything old is new again. Kind of refreshing, isn't it?
For all your insurance needs, visit Jacob Insurance Service.
Life can be unpredictable. One minute everything's fine. In the next, you have a kid with a fever and it's already past 5. That's when you need Parkview First Care. We have extended hours, including evenings and weekends, convenient locations, and Parkview Physicians Group providers to make your whole family feel better. When you can't wait to see your doctor, go to the walk-in clinic that's part of the PPG community of care. Parkview First Care. Get in, get better, get going.
Big City Cars on Lima Road.
Vehicles as low as $595. Payments starting at just $79.
Dependable cars on a budget.
Over 20 price under $1,000. If other dealers have turned you down, we go to work when the others say no.
Big City Cars.
Want a bigger deal? Get up to $5,555 more than your car is worth. And as always, if we can't beat the competitor's deal, we'll give you the car for free.
Big City Cars.
See dealer for complete details.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
Look at that mouth. That poor, parched mouth. What'd you eat for lunch? Chalk dust? Did your face storm a sandcastle? You're being awfully quiet. Is that because your mouth feels like the business end of a Dremel saw? Is it because your mouth just wrote a haiku and all 17 syllables were dry heaves? Right now, your mouth could be tongue bathing in the refreshing citrus kick of Mountain Dew. Instead, it feels like you've been motorboating King Tut's sarcophagus. Show some mercy. Crack open an ice-cold Mountain Dew. You know your mouth wants you to. Do the do.
Time now for the Big City Cars Big Intermission Show.
Back live at the Coliseum, where our score is 2-0 Colorado after 20 minutes play. We're in the middle of the Big City Cars Big Intermission Show here tonight. As we take a look what's happened so far tonight. First, our shots on goal being brought to you by Combat Ops Arena, mission-based laser tag, mini bowling, and arcade, and a cafe full of food and beer. Combat Ops Arena in Fort Wayne on Lay Road, just east of Lima. 2 goals. First of all, take a look at those shots on goal. Colorado at 12 in the first, Fort Wayne with 11. Taking a look at the goals tonight, Colorado, both of them, and scored by the same player, Michael Jolie. He had the hat trick in game number 1, and now he's 2/3 of the way there tonight. Jolie's 7th of the playoffs at 9:37. Marto and Barron the assist, and then Jolie at 12:51, giving Colorado a 2-0 lead. Matt Garbowski with the assist. Joe Canada, goaltender for Colorado tonight. He is a perfect 11 of 11. Michael Hauser has seen 12 shots, and he's made 10 saves. Komets 0 for 1 on the power play. Colorado, they are 0 of 2. First penalty called was Ryan Harrison for elbowing at 2:20. And then Garrett Thompson went off for slashing at 6:54. And then Bobby Shea at 15:49 for interference. And those are the penalties here tonight. As the score is 2-0 Colorado. This is a best-of-7 series. The Komets trying to avoid going back to Colorado, but we got to sweep them here on home ice for that not to happen. Game number 5 is scheduled for tomorrow back here at the Coliseum. 7:30 is the start time. So if you do not have your tickets yet, you can get them tomorrow morning at the Coliseum ticket office and at Ticketmaster.com. Now, if the series does have to shift back to Colorado, Game 6 would be next Tuesday. Game 7 would be next Wednesday. Now, if we do have to go back to Colorado, Dan Maggio will be available for Game 6 as he is sitting out his suspension after the happenings going on before Game 2 out in Colorado. Dennis Kravchenko, he would be available for a 7th game if needed. Sean Sadlowski back in the lineup tonight after missing 1 game, and he has looked pretty good in that first period. Of course, Komets get Trevor Cheek back as well before game on Wednesday, and Trevor Cheek also looking good, but unfortunately the Komets have been unable to solve Joe Canada here in the first period. But we've got a long way to go. 2-0 Colorado. We will take a break. We're in the middle of the first intermission. You're listening to Comet Hockey on WOWO.
Don't just think of it as half off late night apps at Applebee's. It's half off the after party, half off the first date, half off girls night. Late night half-priced apps, only at Applebee's. Don't just think of it as half off late night apps at Applebee's. It's half off the after party, half off the first date, half off girls night. Late night half-priced apps, only at Applebee's.
Time now for the Big City Cars Big Intermission Show.
Back live at the Coliseum. We're in the middle of the Big City Cars Big Intermission Show. Komets are down 2-0 here tonight in game number 4 of this Western Conference Finals as we take a look at the Meijer out-of-town scoreboard tonight. Only one other game going on. Of course, that is in the Eastern Conference Finals. Up in Glens Falls, New York, where the Florida Everblades and the Adirondack Thunder going head-to-head. The Everblades, they have got the series lead at 2-1, and now the Everblades are up 4-1 on Adirondack tonight. That game has just gone to the second intermission up in Glens Falls, so Florida looking to take a 3-1 series lead over the Thunder tonight. And that is a look at the Meijer out-of-town scoreboard. Don't forget the simple savings you get with Meijer MPerks digital coupons and rewards. Sign up today at mperks.meijer.com. We will take another break. We're in the middle of the first intermission. You're listening to Comet Hockey on WOWO.
Keep your staff connected with Motorola two-way radios from ERS OCI Wireless, like the Komets do. ERS OCI Wireless is located on Earth Drive in Fort Wayne. They're a Motorola partner providing wireless voice and data systems to public safety, education, healthcare, and enterprise customers throughout Indiana for the past 68 years. Reach out to ERS OCI Wireless at 260-747-0584. That's 260-747-0584. Or online at www.ers-oci.com.
New year, new ride. It's the Start Something New sales event at Glenbrook Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. Huge savings across the board, like save thousands on remaining 2017 Chrysler Pacificas, as well as the brand new 2018s. Or score huge bonus cash up to $3,000 off 2017 Journeys. Plus huge savings on Challengers, Chargers, and up to $13,000 off select Rams. Oh my! The Start Something New sales event going on now under the giant American flag on Coliseum. Or visit us online at glenbrookdodge.com.
Time now for the Big City Cars Big Intermission Show.
Back live at the Coliseum, where the Komets find themselves down 2-0 after 20 minutes of play. And Komets going to have to pick things up offensively as the Komets got the big win on Wednesday to take the series lead at 2-1. But different Colorado team. They have coming out firing here in the first period, even though the Komets played very well defensively. Just a couple of breakdowns, and Michael Jolie He was the difference in game one for Colorado. Jolie finished second to Sean Sadlowski in the MVP voting. So he's got a little something to prove out there as he got the hat trick in game number one. So Jolie is playing some inspired hockey, getting 2 goals in that first period. So Komets are going to have to find a way to shut him down. I'm sure everyone in the locker room tonight making their adjustments, and hopefully we will see a new Komet team coming out of the dressing room for period number 2. We'll take another break. We're in the middle of the Big City Cars Big Intermission Show. You're listening to Komet Hockey on WoWo.
Are you looking for a great way to entertain family, friends, clients, or employees? Or just treat yourself to a night of entertainment? Luxury suites or club seats at the Memorial Coliseum can be exactly what you're looking for. Whether it's a Fort Wayne Komet hockey game or other sporting event, a concert or family show, suites and club seats at the Coliseum are available on a single event basis. Amazing food and drinks delivered right to your seat. You'll never miss a moment of the action. Call the Premium Seating Office, 260-480-2186. About the suites and club seats at the Memorial Coliseum.
If you're driving down the road and your car dies at the light, you know you've got to make it here, because we can make it right. Bumping, thumping down the road, transmission's about to blow. We're the ones to fix it right. We're the name to know. Russ Moore. Russ Moore Transmissions. We're here to get you going.
If you suspect a transmission problem, come in and talk to the trusted leader in customer service for over 50 years, Russ Moore Transmission.
Russ Moore. Russ Moore Transmissions. We're here to get you going.
Call Russ Moore at 482-9414. We're on Coliseum Boulevard West and in Warsaw. Or visit us at russmore.com.
With 24 locations throughout Indiana, Ruoff Home Mortgage is proud of our hometown Komets and proud of our deep roots. For more than 30 years, our home loan experts have provided thousands of Hoosier families the best personalized mortgage experience. Home ownership begins here. Stop by any of our offices or apply online today at ruoff.com. Ruoff Home Mortgage is licensed by the Indiana DFI, license 109914. This is not an offer of extension of credit or commitment to lend. Equal housing lender.
Time now for the Big City Cars Big Intermission Show.
Back live at the Coliseum, Shane Albarani and Robbie Irons here tonight. Very nice crowd on hand here at the Coliseum. Don't have an official attendance number yet. We had over 6,000 on Wednesday. Going to be well over that tonight and hoping for even a better crowd tomorrow. 7:30 is the start time for Game 5 back here at the Coliseum. Don't know where the series is going to be. Right now, the Komets are up 2-1, so this Game 4, very important for both teams. Taking a look at the scoring leaders here during the Kelly Cup playoffs, Gabriel Desjardins, he is at the top of the top 20 score list with 18 points. Now, number 2 is Michael Kirkpatrick, and number 3 is former Komet Mitchell Hurd, both of those two playing for Florida. But Michael Jolie has got 2 points here tonight. He is now tied with Kirkpatrick for number 2 in the league in scoring. Garrett Thompson also in the list. He is number 8 with 13 points. Sean Sadlowski also with 13 points. And Marco Waugh, who just got his first playoff goal in game number 2 out in Colorado, got another one on Wednesday. He has 2, but he's got 9 assists here in the tournament. He has got 11 points on the playoffs. Gabriel Desjardins, with that goal on Wednesday, he is now tied for the lead league in goals scored with Michael Kirkpatrick and Ryan Shelmser of the Adirondack Thunder, who are playing the Florida Everblades in the conference finals in Glens Falls, New York tonight. And that game at last check was 4-1 in favor of the Florida Everblades. 2-0 is our score here tonight. Michael Jolie with both goals for Colorado. So the Komets looking to get even in period number 2. Both teams set to retake the ice, so we will take one more break. Second period coming up. You're listening to Komet Hockey on WoWo.
Hi, Comet fans. This is head coach Gary Graham. Everyone at Texas Roadhouse would like to give a big yee-haw to the Komets and their fans for voting Texas Roadhouse as the best steak in Fort Wayne. And as a thank you, just come in and visit Texas Roadhouse on game nights and receive your complimentary blossom when you wear your favorite Komet jersey. Check out the Komet Corner at Texas Roadhouse, home of the fall-off-the-bone ribs and hearty steaks, made from scratch sides, fresh baked bread, ice-cold beer, and legendary margaritas. Be there on game days with your favorite K's jersey and receive your free blossom from the Texas Roadhouse. Go Komets.
Daniel Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on Illinois Road has added some new members to the team. Introducing the all-new Chrysler Pacifica, the only minivan to win 2017 IIHS Top Safety Pick. Also, now on the starting lineup is the all-newly redesigned Jeep Compass. Capable, modern, and stylish, all wrapped into one. The new scrapper on the team is the all-new Jeep Grand Cherokee Trackhawk. With 707 horsepower, this secret weapon will leave the competition wondering what hit them. Daniel is a proud sponsor of Komet Hockey, and we invite all the fans to come experience the difference in your next car buying experience. See the complete lineup of new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks, all at O'Daniel on Illinois Road next to Meyer, or online all the time at o'danielauto.com.
The factory outlet sale at the King of Carts Superstore in Fort Wayne is going on now. Instant in-store rebates, manager's specials, and other incentives available on nearly every custom golf cart on the showroom floor. King of Carts has a large custom golf car inventory built with pride right here in Fort Wayne. Gas or electric, 4 or 6-seaters, we have them in stock and ready to ride. The King of Carts Golf Car Superstore is located at 1818 Research Drive, Fort Wayne. Take the Lima Road exit 311B off I-69. King of Carts, the destination for custom golf carts in Northeast Indiana.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
Back live at the Coliseum, set to go for the second period here tonight. Shane Almirani, Robbie Irons, 2-0 Colorado. Komets hopefully get on the board quick, get this crowd into it here tonight.
Yeah, get those legs going now, guys. Come on. Skating.
Puck is going to come into the Komet zone up along the far side. Rolling puck is going to get out. And Colorado back in their own end. Played up along the wall. Now it's going to be Cody Soul with it. Soul drifts backwards over to Jason Binkley. Binkley finds Amanda Jardin on the left wing. He'll come across. He'll flip it in on Kanata. He'll make an easy stop.
Looking for the rebound. Kanata just made sure he grabbed onto it. Got the whistle. Face-off will stay in the Colorado zone.
Face off to the right of Kanata. We're just underway here in the second period. Shots are even up at 12. The Komets find themselves down 2-0.
Goals coming at 9:39, Jolene, and at 12:51, Jolene. Full-strength goals. Both teams had a power play at chance. No goals scored on power plays. Get it going, guys. Wall will take the draw for the Komets in the Colorado zone.
Up top to the blue line, here is Colkin. His shot is going to be knocked away. And Thompson goes all the way back into his own zone. Ryan Lowney now to Thompson. He'll come across the line. Bouncing puck going to come into the corner. He's met there by Register. Now Bodan will get up along the far side wall. Lost it. Bodan picks it back up. Bodan goes back behind the net. Jake Marto plays it off the wall, off the stick of Barron. Now Colkin back for it. And now it's Ryan Lowney. Lowney gets it into the Colorado zone. It's going to go back behind the net. And is a Register up along the near side here in the Colorado zone. Register and Thompson, they fight for it, coming up along the near side, and Register will pick it back up along the far boards. Colorado will get it out of their zone, and it's St. Oman. He'll come across the line, got a man, here's a shot, save made, rebound goes over to Baptista. Baptista, nothing there.
Komets, gotta go back.
Gotta go all the way back into his own zone. Baptista with it. Right side, comes across the line. It's going to be jabbed at. It's going to come all the way back behind the net. Artie Tinulan trying to fish it away. And a battle for it. Comes up along the near side. Leonard steps up, comes down into the corner. Leonard will take a shot. It's going to be blocked. And the Eagles back the other way. Norrish Gets it to Jolie, coming across the line. Got a trailer, now back to Jolie. Got a man out in front, broken up by Bobby Shea. Jolie up along the far side, stick handles to the top of the circle. Now he comes up to the blue line. Now here's a shot. They had a man cutting in the back door. And on the far side, it rims out. Colorado still has got the puck here on the near side. Harrison comes through the Comet zone. And now Bobby Shea goes back for it up along the far side. Here's Trevor Cheek. Cheek will get to his own blue line. Comes through the neutral zone. Rolling puck, and he got it taken off his stick. On the near side, Bowman. Cross rink pass up along the far side. It's Watson taking a shot. Hauser will make the grab.
They walk right in on the Comet defense there. Nobody checked the forward with the puck. He dipsy-doodled himself right to the goal crease. Got a quick shot on goal. And Hauser had to come up big again, holding out the puck. Face-off will stay in the Comet zone. 2 shots by Colorado, 1 by the Comets so far in the period.
Face-off to the right of Hauser. And we've got Marco Waugh to take the face-off. And it goes right in front of Cody Soul. Soul will send it ahead. Head over end puck into the Colorado zone. Petrozelli with it. Here's his shot. Canada with the easy save. On the far side, Petrozelli gets it to Waugh. Waugh goes down below the goal line, up top to the blue line, and it's off the stick of Cody Soul. Now Olsen will come across the line, taking a shot, save made, and now it's going to be picked up by Soul.
Another 2-on-1 broken up.
Soul to Petrozelli. Now here's a shot by Soul, missed it.
Stick broke.
It's going to get all the way to the blue line. Comets are able to keep it in. Wheel it around up along the far side. Bowman is there for the Eagles. He'll unload the puck into the Comet zone. Colkin back in his own end. Colkin sends it forward, and Register is right there. Banks it off the wall. Ryan Lowney goes back, drops it off, and now back into the Comet zone. Gonna come off the wall to the center line, and it's Bowman. Back to St. Amant. He'll come across the line. He's tripped up, and a penalty call.
Got the stick between his legs. Give him a little tick. Down he goes.
So another power play coming up for Colorado. Their third of the game. They lead it 2-0.
Baptista was Baptista going in.
Baptista to the box with 16-12 to go in the second.
Face-off will be in the Comet zone. Man short, Comets. Got to kill it off, guys. Maybe sneak a quick one on them.
Face off to the right of Michael Hauser. Big kill here. Olsen will take the face off with Cheek.
Off the puck, guys. Cheeks loses the draw.
Comes up to the blue line. Mardo hangs onto it. On the far side, coming into the corner. Now fed upstairs to Jolie. Spins around to Register. Register on the right side. He'll walk into the corner. Draws 2 defenders. St. Amant with it. Drops it back to Jolie. Now onto the far side. Pass is going to be tipped by Cheek. That's going to get out. And now Mardo plays it up to Register. Register to St. Amant. He'll come across the line. He stops up along the wall. Now he feeds it up to Register. Cross rink pass. Goes to Mardo. Mardo on the far side. Now back to Register. Here's a shot. That's knocked down by Cheek. Held in, however. Mardo lost it off the skate, and that's going to go out.
Cheeks gets off. Line change.
Mardo will pick the puck up. He'll bring it across himself. Mardo comes in. Now back below the goal line. Pumps it off the wall. Olsen on the near side. Olsen back down low into the corner. Leonard over to Bobby Shea. Shea goes back behind the net, feeds it up along the wall, be on the near side, and it's going to get all the way down into the Colorado zone. Register goes back behind the net, chopped that up along the near side, and it's going to be Jolie. Down to 45 seconds to go in the power play, and Jolie with the puck.
Waugh in forechecking.
Milos with the puck for Colorado. Now it's Beaudin. Negotiates through the neutral zone. Comes across. Here's Shaw with a shot. Save made by Hauser. And the rebound is going to be knocked away.
Cody Soul slaps it back down the ice. Thompson down there after the puck. Forechecking deep.
20 seconds to go on the power play. And the Eagles with the puck in the neutral zone.
Broken up at the blue line. Cody Soul again.
Now Shaw, he'll come across the line, far side to Garbowski. Down to 5 seconds to go on the power play, and that's going to get out.
Good job, guys.
And we are
all
back.
Even.
5-on-5. Milos goes back behind the net, plays it off the wall, stolen by Sedlowski. Sedlowski over to Baptista. He'll take a shot. It goes off the skate of Garbowski and wide. Back below the goal line. Fed up along the near side. Komets trying to regroup here. Sean Sedlowski with it. Here's a one-timer. Now it comes down in front. Shot goes wide. Off the stick of Shafsma. Back on the near side. Played off the wall. Ryan Culkin to the blue line. Culkin over to Sean Sedlowski. Over to the far side. Now coming up top. Here's Ryan Lowney. Komets getting something going here offensively. Here's a shot. Cannot have the save. Culkin back below the goal line. Mason Baptista, far side. Man in front. Oh, Shafsma. Pass was broken up. And now it's going to come all the way down into the Komet zone. Quickly moving it up the ice. Here's Sedlowski. Over the stick of
bad change
Baptista.
again.
Now 2-on-1 back the other way. Here's a shot and a save made by Hauser coming up big.
Got caught on a change again. Broke down 2-1. Hauser comes up big.
Gabriel Desjardins feeds it into the Colorado zone. Back behind the net. Bowman up along the far side. It's Watson. He moves it up along that far wall. Back into the Komet zone. Komets control it. Here's Bobby Shea. Shea with the puck. Gives it a look. Up along the far side. It's going to come into the Colorado zone. Kanata will play it safe, and he'll get a whistle. And now Trevor Cheek gets his jersey pulled down by Cliff Watson. Linesman quickly comes in and breaks that up.
Colorado defense a little offended. I think Cheek may have sprayed a little snow on the goalie, but he had to slow down quickly. 2 men on his back, and they push him to the side. Face-off will stay in the Colorado zone. Linesman talked to Cheeks.
12:44 to go in the second. Komets still down by 2-0. Face off to the left of Kanata. And we got Marco Waugh to take the face off.
Needs something to happen, guys. 12:44 to go in the game. In the period, I'm sorry. Second period.
Puck comes into the corner, played around the wall, and it goes out to the neutral zone. Garbowski with a backhander all the way in. Up along the far side, register back behind the net. Henderson put it out in front. The Komets steal it away. Off the glass, bouncing puck into the Colorado zone. And it's Watson. He sends it ahead and trying to go to Harrison. That's broken up. Back out to center ice. And Bowman will carry it across the line. He'll take a shot. That's deflected, not a play.
Colorado's taking the puck at center ice, and they're breaking right back into the Komet zone, zigzagging around. They took the shot. Shea stood up and got blocked it, got the whistle, but Colorado coming right back at him very quickly. They caught him on a line change, a bad line change over there for the Komets. They caught him on a 2-on-1, and Hauser had to come up huge with a big save.
Face off to the right of Michael Hauser, and it's Mason Baptista to take it for the Komets. Travis Barron will take the face-off for Colorado in with Baptista coming up to the blue line. It is stopped. Here's a shot. A save made by Hauser.
Bouncing puck.
Yeah, deflected at the last second.
Yeah. Hauser pretty sharp back there as he was able to focus on the puck. It came through a crowd, was deflected, and skipped right to him. He got the glove on it and got the whistle. Still in the Komet zone. Baptista.
Puck is dropped back behind the net. Garrett Thompson will pick it up. Moves it forward. Sean Sedlowski with it. Comes across the line. Tips it into the corner. Register is there. Swoops it up along the far side. Now Ryan Lowney gives it a tap. And it's going to go back behind the net. Up along the near side. Here's Ryan Culkin to the blue line. Culkin feeds it around the boards. Mason Baptiste and Register. They come together. And Beaudin will pick up the loose puck up along the far side. He scoops it up and into the Komet zone. Back behind the net, Sean Sedlowski is there, gives it up to Thompson. Now to Baptista. He'll return it to Thompson. He'll stick handle around, and he tries to get around the man up along the near side. Lost the puck, goes back behind the net and along the far side. Cross-rink pass, going to come back into the Komet zone. On the right side, And Nantel will get it down to Hauser. He'll make the grab and keep it there. That was Norrish with the opportunity.
Yeah, he got mixed up with Cody, and Cody just stared him down, and he walked away from the situation. Face-off will stay in the Komet zone as the Komets Cheeks will take the draw.
Face-off to the left of Hauser.
Olsen for Colorado will draw.
Cheek will take the face-off. And up to the blue line. It's Bowman with a shot. That is going to be deflected wide. Coming into the corner. Colorado picks up the puck. Here's a shot. Save made by Hauser. Juggled it for a moment. But now he's able to corral
again. They shoot from any angle anytime they can. That one right through a screen. Hauser down low was able to get it. Stop it.
Shots are 19-15 in favor of Colorado. We've got 11:05 to go here in this second. Colorado 2, Komets nothing. Face off to the left of Hauser.
Waz out there right now. Cheeks goes off the ice.
And it comes into the corner. Here's Cody Soul going to play it off the glass. Rolling puck into the Colorado zone. That'll be an icing. We will take a break. You're listening to Komet Hockey on WOWO.
Trust the doctors at IPFW Athletics and the Fort Wayne Komets Trust. Aaron Chiropractic is well known for providing quality yet cost-effective care for sports injuries, muscle, and joint problems. They're one of the only clinics in the region to provide its patients with pain relief utilizing numerous therapies, including acupuncture, massage, and rehabilitation. Aaron Chiropractic is conveniently located in Northeast Fort Wayne. Find us on the web at aaronchiro.com or call 492-8811 to schedule an appointment.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
2-0 Colorado with the lead. They're out shooting the Komets 20-15 in this one. Face off to the left of Michael Hauser. Comes up to Watson. Back behind the net. It is played. Bowman trying to hold off Cody Soul. Comes up to the blue line. And flip back into the corner. Now they try and center it up. Mason Baptiste is there on D. He has got the puck. And Baptista plays it forward. End over end puck. Baptista gets a shoulder into somebody. And the puck comes all the way down into the Colorado zone. Watson with the puck, going to come back into the Komet zone. Here's Cody Soul to Baptista. And Baptista gives it up to Binkley. Binkley moves it ahead to Baptista. He'll come across the line. Backhander into the Colorado zone. Comes into the corner. And now fed up along the near side wall. The Eagles have got the puck. It's Bowman. He'll come across the line looking for someone. He draws a defender, puts it out in front of Hauser. It's going to go wide. And now Milos will go back behind the net. Up along the near side. Drops it to Jolie in the corner. Jolie now looking for someone to give it to. He spins around
on him. Keep checking him. Don't let him loose.
Up along the near side. It is Harrison. Over. Here's a blast. Save made by Hauser. Far side. It's going to be chopped at and still held in by Watson. Back behind the net. It's Jolie. Jolie all by himself. Comes down there on the near side corner. And he cycles it back down low. It's Skarbowski going to go off the end boards. Now Watson with it. Watson picks it up. Has a man in front. It was broken up. Far side. Harrison still with it. Coming up to the blue line. Register there. Now it's taken away by Trevor Cheek. Cheek with the puck. He'll flip it in. And Canada will haul it in and get a face-off.
Yeah. Well, it's good Cheeks got control of the play, slow it down a little bit because Komets were running around again, and Colorado was taking shots from everywhere. So they get down the other end of the ice, shot on goal, and a line change. Gary Graham over there right now having a pretty good talk with them all.
That gets down to timeout. We'll step aside. You're listening to Komet Hockey on WOWO.
Ooh la la.
Ooh la la. Ooh la la.
What's got everyone so worked up, you ask? It's the taste of bold, decadent espresso, paired with a sumptuous layer of freshly steamed milk in flavors like vanilla, caramel, and mocha.
Ooh la la.
You can say that again. New handcrafted lattes starting at just $2.29 have arrived at your neighborhood Tim's. Taste the ooh la la side of Tim Hortons. At participating U.S. restaurants, price and participation may vary by region.
Komet on Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
Back live at the Coliseum. It's Game 4, best-of-7 series here in the Western Conference Finals. And right now, the Komets not looking so hot. 2-0 Colorado. And Colorado still taking it to the Komets here in the second period. But Michael Hauser doing a good job keeping this game at 2-0.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be any sense of urgency in the Komets. I think they're all waiting for somebody to do it. When it does, everybody's going to follow suit, and away we go. But someone's got to spark it. And it usually doesn't work out well when you play that way. So everybody's got to go all at once. They'll get the goal, and then they'll all be there with them. So let's get it going, guys. Someone bury one.
Face off to the left of Kanata. And we go back behind the nets with 9:14 to go in the second. Played off the glass. Here's Leonard. Leonard moves it ahead. Rolling puck into the Colorado zone. And now on the far side, it is Register. Register moves it ahead. Bouncing puck into the Comet zone. Into the corner. Beaudin with it. Up along the near boards. Cycles it up along the near side. Now it's whipped around the boards. Barron is met there by Bobby Shea. Now it's Curtis Leonard with it. Leonard moves it to Trevor Cheek on the far side. Comes off the skate of Desjardins. Now back the other way. It's going to be Barron. In front of the net. Going to go wide. And it's going to be Desjardins picking it up. Desjardins skates ahead with it. Trying to get around. Register puts it out in front. Had a man, Baptista. Broken up. Back on the near side to the blue line. Register got the stick up into Desjardins' face. No call. And now Register on the near side. Had a man falling down on the play. It was Shaw back behind the net. And it's Thompson with it. Thompson on the far side. Finds the skate of Culkin. Couldn't control the puck. And now back the other way. Stopped by Thompson right at the Colorado blue line. And it goes deep into Colorado territory. On the far side, backhander going to come all the way to the neutral zone. And it's Culkin going to go off the wall. Thompson will flip it into the Colorado zone. Coming into the corner, it's Chase Norrish. Norrish up along the near side. And the Eagles will get it out of their own end. Here's Olsen trying to drag the foot there off sides. Komets will keep the play moving. There's Lowney on the right side. Going to come to the logo, back into the Colorado zone, but can't do anything with it. Culkin back in the neutral zone. Now coming across the line. It's Sadlowski with a shot. Missed it high. On the near side, it's Jamie Schausman. Puts it right back in. That's tipped out of play.
Little action around the net. Throw it at the net. See what happens. Face-off will be in the Colorado zone as that one got deflected over the glass. Sadlowski in front of the net looking for the puck, but it got deflected before it got to him. 7:24 to go. Second period. We're down 2. Need something to happen. Crowd wants it to happen. They're excited about it. Let's make them loud. Go after them, guys.
On the face-off. Coming up along the near side. Colorado with the puck. Eagles bring it into Comet territory. Going to come into the corner, and it's Bobby Shea. Shea trying to go to Marco Waugh. Jolie got in the way of him. Now he's able to get it to Schausman, however. He will dump it in. Komets chase after it. Watson is back on D for the Eagles. Up along the far side, here is Shea. Down low in the corner. Marco Waugh with it. Puts it out in front. Sadlowski with a shot. Point blank. And Kanata with the save.
That's his best chance right there. And puck got dug out of the corners. Sadlowski was in the angle on the shot from about 20 feet out. Puck came to him. One-timer. Kanata, one of his better saves right there.
And Sadlowski couldn't get much on that puck. It was kind of end over end. Yeah.
He was backpedaling a little bit, and the puck wasn't exactly a crisp pass, so didn't get everything he wanted on it. But Kanata made a nice save.
Face-off will be to the right of Kanata. Trevor Cheek on the face-off. And it goes into the corner. Bowman back behind the net to Register. Coming right down the middle of the ice. Bad pass. It's going to come down to Hauser. He will stop it. Hauser on the far side. Oh, Jolie was left right out in front. He fanned on it. Now on the near side.
Good defensive play by Cheeks on that to pick Jolene up.
Back behind that, here's Artie Tinuland. Finds Petrozelli up along the far side, puts it off the boards and into the Colorado zone. Petrozelli chasing after it. Cody Soul back behind the net. He has got it far side. Binkley with a shot, and Kanata just got a piece of it. Into the corner. Coming up top, it's Cody Soul trying to flatten it out. And he puts it out in front. It's tipped by McDonald, and that's going to get all the way down into the Komet zone. Binkley is there with a man on him. Garbowski all over Binkley. Puck goes back behind the net. Cody Soul has got it. Soul to his own blue line. Baptista coming across the line, dropping off. Here's a shot that goes wide off the stick of Cody Soul. Back on the far side. Komets coming in. Here's another shot. Save made. And back on the near wing, coming across, it is St. Amant. He'll take a shot, got the post. Loose puck up along the far boards, and it's Binkley. That's Baptista, rather, coming across to Garrett Thompson, trying to put it out in front of the net. Pass was disrupted. Now on the far side, again, the Eagles have got the puck. 5:30 to go in the second. Komets trail by 2. Colkin up along the far side. Here's Ryan Lowney. Pass going to be intercepted, but they're going to be offside. So Colkin has got the puck. McDonald floats it into the Colorado zone. Back behind the net. And now on the near side, it is Olsen. Olsen to Watson. Watson comes off the wall. And now back into the Komet zone. Cross rink pass. And it's grabbed by the Eagles. Far side to Bowman. Bowman gets tangled up on the play with Lowney. Now Sean Sedlowski trying to reach for it. Gets banged down low, back behind the net. The Eagles have got it. Got a man out in front, tipped. And now busting loose on the left side. It's Jamie Shasma. Shasma coming in, taking a shot out of the save. And he's able to pick it up and get a whistle.
Yeah, he was forced real wide on the left wing. Had nothing else to do but throw it at the net, which he did. Kind of bob a little bit. But by that time, Sedlowski or nobody else could get up there to get the rebound. Kanata holds on. 4:39 to go. Second period. We're down 2. Come on, guys. Need one quickly.
Face off to the right of Kanata. 23-19. Those are the shots on goal in favor of Colorado.
11-8 in the period.
Register
Colorado
goes back behind the net, far side. Harrison touches it. Hardy Tinian is back for the Komets. And now Leonard with it. Leonard to Bobby Shea. He'll return it to Leonard up along the near side. Joe Lee gets in his way. And now back into the Colorado zone. Register with the puck. Now sent forward. On the right side, Joe Lee comes across. Saucers over to Harrison. Here's a shot, save made. And now it comes all the way onto the near side. Picked up by Lowney. Lowney feeds it over to Tinian, and Tinian takes a big hit, unloads the puck. Comes into the Colorado zone.
It's 22 again. Someone's got to step on him. Harrison.
Harrison with the puck. Avoids a poke check from Thompson. And on the near side, it's going to be feathered into the Komet zone. On the left wing, and here's Bobby Shea. Shea will come straight across the line. Throws it in on Kanata. He'll make the stop. And up along the near side, McDonald with it. Over. Here's Cody Soul with a shot in front, and it's taken away.
Cody Soul getting the best chances of anybody. He can't get it through, though.
And Binkley will race down the length of the ice. It'll be an icing. Getting some good looks here in this second. But you got that feeling if you can get that first one, things are going to change.
Yeah, face-off comes back in the Colorado zone. 3:29 to go. Everybody anticipating a goal, but we got to put it behind the goalie first. Face-off will be in the Colorado zone. Waugh in there to take the draw. Shasma, Sedlowski on the ice. Sedlowski.
Here's a shot, save made by Kanata right off the face-off.
Didn't get much on it. Got back to him. It didn't get back to him crisp enough where he could step into it. He had to sort of juggle it, step to the side, and try to get a flip shot at the net, but nobody could get in front. Kanata held onto it.
Face off to the left of Kanata. And Marco Waugh gets it to Schausman. Tries to drop it back to Sean Sedlowski. Goes over
a little
his
backhand he could have taken there, and he didn't.
Ryan Colkin with the puck. Takeaway by Colorado in the Komet zone. St. Amant comes down in the corner. Now comes up to the blue line. Milos gets crowded. He's got to rip it off the wall. Back behind the net. It's Shaw being chased by Colkin. Up top along the far side. Here's a shot. That's going to be tipped wide. Now Jamie Shasma comes off the glass. And now to the blue line. Shaw with it. Now back into the corner. Barrett Gets spun off the play. Now it's going to roll up along the near side. Shasma takes a hit from Barron, and he's going to get it out. Shasma to skate with it. Shasma into the Colorado zone, back behind the nets. And on the far side, Colorado with the puck with 2:36 to go in the second period. Still 2-0 Eagles. They'll come across the line. Petrozelli will take the puck away, back behind the net. Culkin, far side, looking for Tinulin. Pass too tall for him. And back into the Colorado zone. On the near side, it's going to be fed forward. Now back into the Colorado zone it goes. Played off the wall. Here's Culkin with it. Culkin sends it to Petrozelli. And now flipped into the Colorado zone. Bowman is there off the backhand and all the way down. And that will have enough legs on it for an icing call.
Take it back in the zone. One of the stats they had in the first period, 13 giveaways for the Komets. They normally average 5 in a period. So that created 2 goals, and the giveaways were definitely the difference in the period. So we'll have to check to see if they bettered that. Obviously, the score right now, no scoring in the second, but giveaways in the first period got them behind the 8 ball. Too many good chances.
Puck is dropped in the Colorado zone. Back behind the net, it's Mason Baptista. Had a man breaking in front of the net. Goes off of his stick. It was McDonald. And coming down low up along the near side. Komets have it. McDonald again. Let it roll off his stick. Coming up to the blue line and out of the zone. The bounce is just not going our way tonight.
Yeah, well, you said it right there. Those 3 passes right there just about made it, and they didn't. Cody Soul cruising around, moving up front in the forward line.
Here's Bowman on the near side. Sends it all the way down. And it was Jolie getting behind the D. Picks up the puck down low, back behind the net. Jolie circling around, taking a shot. It's knocked down. Still rebound goes right into the glove of Hauser.
Yeah. Cheeks was checking him, and was it Cheeks or no? It was 29. McDonald was chasing him and let him go. Block shot, then another rebound shot. Hauser comes up big again. 1:25 to go. Win this draw, guys.
Hauser is the difference here tonight, keeping his team in it. It's 2-0.
Law will take the draw for the Komets.
It'll be to the right of Hauser. Garbowski. And it comes up top of the circle to the blue line. It is a Register. Flips it around the boards. Back behind it, Komets flip it around. Here's Desjardins getting it out. And all the way back into the Colorado zone. Register controls the puck. Floats it ahead. And now back into the Komet zone. Harrison, it's going to be offsides.
Penalty coming up.
Slashing. Yep, that'll be a call.
At Desjardins. No, they got the Colorado bench open.
Register, it looks like.
We'll take the break. 1:06 to go in the period. We need some break. So Register will go in the box for slashing. Komet power play back into the Colorado zone.
So here's a chance to get on the board before we go to the break. 1:06 to go in the second. Komets trail 2-0. Shots are 25-20 in favor of Colorado. And there's
that's 13 in this period. For the Komets 9.
Face off to the left. Kanata comes up to the top of the blue paint.
Cheeks will take the draw for the Komets. Sidlowski in the slot area.
And it goes into the corner. Won by Colorado. Along the near side, Harrison will scoot it all the way in.
Last minute.
Bobby Shea off the wall. Over the stick of Cody Soul and back into the Colorado zone. Coming down low into the corner. Tinulin will pick it up. Tries to center it. Trevor Cheek can't reach it. He's cut off by Harrison. Up along the near side to the blue line. Bobby Shea. Sean Sidlowski with a shot. Redirect just goes wide. Tinulin back below the goal line. Coming up to the blue line. Oh, there's a cross check on Cody Soul. No call. Sidlowski with a shot. That goes wide. And Cody Soul on the near side.
They've got him up in the forward line. He's creating a lot of problems for the defense.
And they'll clear the zone, and a blatant cross check on Cody Soul does not garner the attention of the referee. Here's Jamie Schasser with it, backhander. Stopped there at the blue line and sent back into the Komet zone. Stopped by Hauser with 5 seconds to play in the period. Marco Wall comes across, 2 seconds, drops it off. Here's a blast. That goes wide as the period comes to an end. So the Komets, after 40 minutes, down by 2, but still some power play time when we resume in the third period. But remember that no call right there at the end of the period on Cody Soul got hacked down right at the hips with a two-hander.
Cody's having a talk with the referee and say what's going on. So, they want to keep him under control. They got to call penalties so that he doesn't have to retaliate. They get outshot 13-9. No scoring in the second period. Totally 25-20, but definitely Colorado had the better chances, and Michael Hauser, the difference in the period to keep the score at 2-0. So they're still by far not out of this hockey game, and they've got a power play to start the third period off, get something going there, and open this up a little bit so they can start scoring some goals. They need 3 to win this hockey game.
Let's just start with the first one, shall we?
Let's do it.
Let's worry about the first one.
One at a time.
2-0 is our score. We're going to the Big City Cars Big Intermission Show. You're listening to Comet Hockey on WOWO.
If you're searching for premium temporary housing, we have the affordable alternative to a short-term or long-term hotel. Are you a family or traveling business salesperson relocating to Fort Wayne? Experience premium temporary living with Corporate Housing Systems. Serving Indiana and Ohio for over 30 years, we strive to offer exceptional service and value for all of our guests. Feel at home with Corporate Housing Systems. Visit www.corporatehousinsystems.com or call 888-544-5454 today.
In 1916, Auto Owners Insurance teamed up with local independent agents so customers could get fast, friendly, local service.
Bravo!
It worked so well, we decided to keep it that way. And 100 years later, we still do things the same way by teaming up with local independent agents who deliver quality, personal service.
Thank you.
Some might call that old school. Then again, maybe everything old is new again. Kind of refreshing, isn't it?
For all your insurance needs, visit Jacob Insurance Service in Angola. Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Jacob Insurance Service in Angola.
Fort Wayne's newest Northside Sports Bar is your place to see the big games, including pro and college. Doozy's Sports Bar and Grill next to Red River Steakhouse has become a fan favorite to see the best sports events with their incredible food and drink specials and wall-to-wall big flat screen TVs. Open daily 11 to 11 or later for the big games. Doozy's has daily lunch specials and is always the place to come out and watch the games. Doozy's next to Red River Steakhouse, just off I-69 at Coldwater Road in Washington Center.
Steve, you're new, so why don't you start us off? Oh, okay. Hi, my name is Steve, and I'm a homebody. Hi, Steve. I went to Partners First Federal Credit Union. Partners First? Yeah, Partners First. They're so convenient with 10 locations in Fort Wayne, Huntington, and Marion. They made it so easy to not only get my hands on the right financing for our new home, they even offered me $400 off closing costs, which was just nuts. Call, click, or stop in for complete details. The $400 off closing costs is a limited time offer. Standard underwriting guidelines along with additional restrictions apply. Partners First Federal Credit Union is an equal housing lender and is federally insured through the NCUA and MLS number 405819.
MRIs are a valuable diagnostic tool, but they can be costly. The Community Open MRI Group can help. We have the region's lowest in-network insurance rates that are hundreds less than area hospitals. Our MRI is quiet and spacious, eliminating stress and anxiety. Remember, it's your choice where you go for your MRI. Contact the Community Open MRI Group and let us check your benefits first with 3 convenient locations: Auburn, Decatur, and Fort Wayne.
Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
Don't just think of it as half off late night apps at Applebee's. It's half off the after party, half off the first date, half off girls' night. Late night half-priced apps, only at Applebee's. Don't just think of it as half off late night apps at Applebee's. It's half off the after party, half off the first date, half off girls' night. Late night half-priced apps, only at Applebee's.
Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
On the ice, on the court, or on the field, the Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are there to provide complete orthopedic care for injured athletes or weekend warriors. Fort Wayne Orthopedics and the Orthopedic Hospital of Lutheran Health Network, official sports medicine provider for the Komets, and an integral part of Fort Wayne sports for over 20 years. Go where the pros go. The Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are a dedicated team of sports medicine specialists, licensed trainers, and therapists, specially trained to keep you in the game.
Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Jacob Insurance Service in Angola. Take Midwest Gloves and Gear to work with you by using their full line of work gloves. Midwest Work Line features max performance gloves, PBR, along with a wide variety of Midwest branded gloves for any type of work. Midwest Gloves and Gear prides itself in being the largest manufacturer of American-made work gloves, and Midwest believes
Back live at the Coliseum. 2-0 is our score here in the second intermission. Shane Alvarani and Robbie Irons with you here tonight as we take a look at what has happened so far here. First, our shots on goal being brought to you by Combat Ops Arena, a mission-based laser tag, mini bowling and arcade, and a cafe full of food and beer. Combat Ops Arena in Fort Wayne on Lay Road, just east of Lima. Colorado in the first period had 12 shots on net, 13 in the second for a two-period total of 25. Komets with 11 in the first and 9 in the second for a two-period total of 20. Recapping the scoring, we had 2 goals scored in the first, both by Michael Jolie from Colorado. First one at 9:39. That was his 7th of the playoffs. Marteau and Barron the assist, and then Jolie second of the game, 5th in this series. It was his 8th of the playoffs. 12:51 was the time. Matt Garbowski with the assist. Joe Canada, perfect 20 of 20 in the save department, and Michael Hauser, 23 saves on 25 shots. Colorado 0 for 3 on the power play. Komets 0 for 2, but they will have 55 seconds left of a power play when we start up the third period here at the Coliseum. Taking a look at the penalties in the first period, Ryan Harrison went off for elbowing for Colorado at 2:20 of the first. Garrett Thompson, a slashing minor at 6:54. Bobby Shea, interference at 15:49. And that wrapped up the penalty summary in the first period. In the second, Mason Baptista got a tripping call at 3:48. And currently that register for Colorado is off for slashing at 18:54. Komets, 2 infractions, 4 minutes. Colorado 4 minutes on 2 infractions, and the Komets 6 minutes on 3 infractions. And that is what has happened so far here tonight. So we will take a break. You're listening to Komet Hockey on WOWO.
The destination is yours with Excursions Trailways Motor Coach Company. Excursions Trailways operates trips from Indiana and Ohio to destinations in the continental U.S. and Canada. Excursions is the proud official motor coach provider of the Komets, Tin Caps, IPFW, and St. Francis. They provide excellent customer service and clean, well-maintained coaches with courteous professional drivers. Choose your destination and give Excursions a call at 260-485-6167 or visit them on the web at excursionstrailways.com. Are you looking for a great way to entertain family, friends, clients, or employees? Or just treat yourself to a night of entertainment? Luxury suites or club seats at the Memorial Coliseum can be exactly what you're looking for. Whether it's a Fort Wayne Komet hockey game or other sporting event, a concert or family show, suites and club seats at the Coliseum are available on a single event basis. Amazing food and drinks delivered right to your seat. You'll never miss a moment of the action. Call the Premium Seating Office, 260-480-2186, about the suites and club seats at the Memorial Coliseum.
On the ice, on the court, or on the field, the Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are there to provide complete orthopedic care for injured athletes or weekend warriors. Fort Wayne Orthopedics and the Orthopedic Hospital and Lutheran Health Network, official sports medicine provider for the Komets and an integral part of Fort Wayne sports for over 20 years. Go where the pros go. The Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are a dedicated team of sports medicine specialists, licensed trainers, and therapists, specially trained to keep you in the game.
Time now for the Big City Cars Big Intermission Show.
Komets got to get something going here in the third period. Komets have been a third period team all season long, and we need it the most right now. Eagles are up 2-0 going into the third period. Komets will still have 55 seconds of a power play left, but so far not much offense here tonight. Couple of opportunities, but we've got to get something past Joe Canada, and you figure you get one quick one, the tide's going to turn, and you got a full 20 minutes to work with. Game 5 is tomorrow here at the Coliseum. Right now, the Komets, they hold this series 2-1, and Game 6, if needed, would be back in Colorado on Tuesday. Game 7, if needed, would be in Loveland on Wednesday. But we got to worry about tonight. Komets down 2-0. Now get your tickets. Coliseum Ticket Office tomorrow. Go get there as soon as you can. Still get some good seats for tomorrow night. It's been been an excellent crowd here tonight. Still don't have that attendance number, but we had over 6 here on Wednesday, and I'm sure we'll well over 7 here tonight. So expecting another big crowd tomorrow, and I know this crowd here tonight, they are waiting to cheer on the Fort Wayne Komets to get a goal, and hopefully we'll be able to do that coming right out of the gates as we start up the third period of play. Comet fans, if you don't follow the Komets on Facebook and Twitter, you will get the Lancia Homes game recap. If you do that right now, the Lancia Homes game recap gives you all the goal scores and the score right after the game. And then you can go to lanciahomes.com, start building your custom home today. And Comet fans, come celebrate your birthday at the Sport One Parkview Ice House. Packages are offered for skate and bounce parties. Bring the guests of honor, friends, and cake, and let their party team take care of the rest. Schedule your party today at 444-2788. And it's never too late to learn how to skate. The Sport One Parkview Ice House offers programs to ages 3 and up. Visit icesports.com/Fort Wayne to see a list of their upcoming Learn to Skate classes. Register today. First 2,000 fans through the doors during each of these home playoff games during this series have received orange rally towels courtesy of Big City Cars. So I want to thank Big City Cars for sponsoring those rally towels. They've been very popular with the fans, and you still have a chance to get one of those towels tomorrow. As you come out, the first 2,000 fans will get a rally towel sponsored by Big City Cars. We've got one more break. Third period is coming up. Komets have got to have a comeback here. You're listening to Komet Hockey on Whoa Whoa.
When you set out to find new roads, you can't do it alone. You need a partner on the journey, one you can count on. More and more people are finding themselves in a Chevrolet for the first time and learning that trying something new can be exciting, empowering, downright exhilarating. See for yourself why Chevrolet is the most awarded and fastest growing brand the last 4 years overall.
See your Northeast Indiana and Ohio Chevy dealers.
Based on total aggregate recognized industry awards and retail sales share gains 2014 through 2017.
Ooh la la. Ooh la la. Ooh la la.
What's got everyone so worked up, you ask? It's the taste of bold, decadent espresso, paired with a sumptuous layer of freshly steamed milk in flavors like vanilla, caramel, and mocha.
Ooh la la.
You can say that again. New handcrafted lattes starting at just $2.29 have arrived at your neighborhood Tim's. Taste the ooh la la side of Tim Hortons. At participating U.S. restaurants, price and participation may vary by region.
Knob Brick Company carries hundreds of styles of brick, literally something for every taste. With the change in the seasons, it's good to know that Knob also offers a wide variety of fireplaces, many of them Heat and Glow's finest, to add style to your home and warm it up on those cold evenings. You can even put a Heat and Glow insert into your existing fireplace to make it more efficient. Be sure to check out their fireplace showroom for some design ideas. Knob Brick is located on Fort Wayne's north side, not far from the Spies Fieldhouse. For a great Heat and Glow fireplace or that perfect brick for your home, see Knob, N-O-B, Knob Brick.
And now, back to Komet Hockey.
Both teams coming out of the dressing room. We're back out on the ice. Komets are down by 2. Shots are 25-20 in favor of Colorado, and the Komets will start things up on a power play.
Huge chance right here. This is where they got to make something happen. If they can get a goal here in this power play, give them a little momentum, and the crowd will be into it. Away we go. Need a goal, guys.
Face-off will come to center ice.
Cheek's Waugh out there.
Cheek and Garbowski will take the drop. And we go into the Colorado zone. Bowman puts it into the Komet end. Hauser short hops it. We go back behind the net. Komets with the puck. It's Colkin up along the far side, and it's going to go all the way down off the wall for an icing.
That's not a good start.
41 seconds still remain on the power play for the Komets.
Regroup, guys. Get her ready. Win the draw, start her over.
Face off to the right of Hauser. And Garbowski will take the face off. Marco Wall once again will take the drop for the Komets. Or excuse, that's going to be Cheek to take it. And Cheek can't get to it. Comes up along the near side. Now Wall tries to grasp at it. And the Komets have got it. On the right side, here is Cheek coming across the line. Cuts it back. Looking for a screen. Taking a shot. Canada will make the save.
Well, they got it on the net anyways. Cheek took the shot, hoping that Thompson, heading for the net, could screen him, possibly deflect it, but Kanata catches it clean. The faceoff will stay in the Colorado zone. 29 seconds in power play time.
Face off to the right of Kanata. Cheek and Olsen on the drop. And Cheek wins it up top of the blue line. Culkin feeds it over to Binkley. Binkley will take a shot. A loose puck. Kanata got it right back. Score! Jason Binkley!
Here we go.
Power play goal. That's what we needed.
That came at the 33-second mark. Binkley.
And that gets the crowd to their feet here at the Coliseum. Cuts the lead in half.
Came from the draw. The shot went to the net. The rebound. The defense could not clear it. Came over to the far side here. Binkley was in the right spot. Open net. Had a bit of an angle on it, but he took the shot. Kanata could not get up and get in that position. Komets score it. Cut the margin in half. 2-1. Colorado. Komets on the board.
And that was a big one. Hitting it on the power play. It was Binkley with the initial shot. Trevor Cheek with the rebound, but Binkley came right in from his D-man position and knocked it home. Komets now looking to tie it up. Sedlowski down the right side. Coming in, taking a shot. Save made by Kanata. Sedlowski centers it, drops it back to the blue line. Bobby Shea near side. In front, it's tipped. It goes wide. Sedlowski on the far side. Sedlowski now taking his time, taking a shot, just tipped wide. Baptista on the near side of the blue line. Here's a blast.
On the net
made
again
by Kanata. Cody
Sedlowski.
Here's another shot, just goes wide. Komets got some life now. Into the corner, down to the Colorado zone. Register trying to get to it. He'll flip it forward, picked off. Leonard got a man in front, just goes wide. Desjardins jams it right back in on Kanata. Now the whistle will blow. Net becomes dislodged.
Linesman grabbing onto players. Everybody's starting to grab onto everybody. The net came over on top of Kanata, but I thought that was the Komets. The Jardin was there, but the defenseman was doing as much bumping on the net as anybody. But life is back in the Komets. We're ready to go.
2-1. Colorado still with the lead, but now Colorado on their heels.
Yep.
18:43 to go in the third. Shots are even up now at 25.
Pace of the game's got to pick up for us. Get our legs going and get going. Waugh will take the draw. Face-off is outside the Colorado zone.
It'll be Waugh and Garbowski on the face-off.
Referee's talking to Gary Graham, saying the face-off comes outside. I guess they're saying that Comet must have bumped the net over.
Looked like it was Register from behind who knocked it.
Looked like they both fell into it, but the face-off is coming outside.
Puck comes into the Colorado zone after the face-off. Shasma gets to it, puts it out in front. Thompson couldn't control it. Back behind the net. Here's Ryan Lowney with it, catching up to it. Lowney up along the far side. He lost it. And now back come the other way. It is Colorado coming across the line. It is Harrison. Harrison now. He'll take a shot. It goes wide. Harrison will pick it up. Going to come up along the near side. Trapped up along the near side. The Komets have got it. Shasma with it. Shasma coming across the line on the near wing. It is Marco Waugh in the corner. He lost the puck to Norrish, and Norrish will bring it into the neutral zone. Back the other way. Waugh on sides. Up along the far side. Rims it around. Chasing after it is Shasma. Going back behind the net. Harrison is there. He's taken hard off the play by Tinulin. Up along the near side. Here's Binkley with it. Floats it down low. Back behind the net. Shasma feeds it to the point. Here's a shot. Just ripped wide. Back up to Binkley. Binkley on the near side. He'll step up. Going to come into the corner. Takes a shot off the side of the net. Rolling puck in front. And it comes all the way out. Shasma back in his own zone to Cody Soul. Now it's going to be flipped in. Bowman rips it up along the near side. And Bowman with a backhand will get it out. Jolie up along the left side, drops it off. Here's Olsen. Olsen will take a shot, knocked down by McDonald. They'll go into the corner. Up along the far side, Binkley gets in there. Tied up to the blue line now. Colorado with the puck. Here's a shot, ricochets right into the pads of Hauser. Back on the near side, and the Komets have got it. End over end puck into the Colorado zone. It will be an icing.
Petroselli didn't have much to do with it other than flip it in the air. It went all the way down. 33-second mark, power play goal. Binkley, his third of the playoffs from Cheeks and Culkin. Get the assist on it.
Face off will go to the right of Michael Hauser.
Cheeks will take the draw for the Komets in their own zone.
Cheek on the face-off, dropped into the corner. Here's Binkley. Up along the wall, here's Cody Soul. Gonna give it to Cheek. Cheek on the near side. Gets forced wide. He'll carry it across the line. Got a man cutting in. Cheek coming in. He shoots. Save made. Rebound. It's loose. And Canada just got a glove on it. Oh, wow. Inches away from tying the game.
Yeah, Petroselli got wiped out in front of the net. Couldn't get it up high enough.
On the near side, Desjardins will get to it. Now it's Cheek. He'll try it again. He'll come across the line. Puck is rolling on him. Comes into the corner. Here's Desjardins. Up along the near side. He lost it. And it's going to come off the glass. Olsen will take it for Colorado. Back along the far side. Eagles with the puck. Going to come off the wall. Baptista's there. He's going to rim it all the way around here in the Colorado zone. Up on the near side. Going to come off the wall. And Baptista back to Ryan Lowney. Back on the far boards. Off the stick of Sidlowski and into the Colorado zone. Baptista swipes it around. Here's Barrett. Out to St. Amant. He stands at his own blue line. Now he skates with it. Lost it to Schaafsma, but it's still going to be swiped into the Komet zone. Ryan Lowney back behind the net. Lowney sends it forward to Baptista. Baptista across the line. Here's McDonald taking a shot. That's deflected, and that's going to grab the screen.
McDonald off the far boards over there was forced wide. Tried to throw it back in front to Schaafsma, who was breaking to the net, but got deflected.
2-1 is our score. Colorado with the lead. Komets just a moment ago had a brilliant chance to tie it up. Cheek and Petroselli, but Kanata came up big with the glove.
Waugh in to take the draw in the Colorado zone now. Petroselli still out there. McDonald on the far side.
Face off to the right of Kanata. And we go back behind the net. Flipped around on the near side and out. Garbowski will take it into Komet territory. Cuts across the line. Backhander, Hauser the save. Back behind that. Played up along the near side. Colorado still with it, not for long. Petroselli will swipe it. Petroselli through the neutral zone. Gives it up on the far side. Drop back to Bobby Shea. Tries to feather it down low. It's knocked away. And this should be an icing on Colorado if it's got enough legs. Yep.
Yeah, it'll make it. 15:07 to go. Third period. We've come back to 2-1. Down by 1.
Shots on goal even at 26.
Power play goal at the 33-second mark. Binkley, his third of the playoffs from Cheeks and Culkin. Cheeks in for the draw now.
Face off to the right of Kanata. Cheek will...
It gets thrown out more times than that one linesman.
And Desjardins will come in and take the drop. And it comes bottom of the circle. Swiped around the boards, up along the near side. Ryan Lowney out to Desjardins. Desjardins with the backhander. Bouncing puck. Sidlowski trying to get to it. Register rips it off his stick. He'll come across the line. Register, top of the right circle. Now it's bouncing around. Comes into the corner. And now up along the far side, it is Ryan Lowney with it. Lowney pumps it forward. Pass going to be intercepted by Register. All he can do is toss it in on Hauser. He'll glove it down. And now the Komets can reset. Lowney back behind the net. Got plenty of time. Nobody harassing him yet. And now he will find an open man. It's Schaafsma. Backhander on the far side to Baptista. He'll come across the line. He'll bank it off the end board. It's going to come all the way upstairs. And the Komets keep it now down low. McDonald will pick it up. McDonald back behind that. Looking for someone to feed it to. Here's a shot.
Binkley.
Save made. Back on the far side. Binkley. Now Cody Soul puts it right back in. That is going to be deflected. Binkley reaching for it. Comes along the near side. Caught up in the skates. And McDonald keeps it down there. Now it goes up along the far side. Cody Soul trying to get to it. It's going to come come into the Colorado zone. And now Chase Norrish will bring it into the Comet zone. Takes a funny bounce. Comes out in front. Hauser, and Hauser will snag it. 13:49 to go in the third. Things getting intense here at the Coliseum.
Yeah, pushing Olsen away from the net. Cheeks and Soul. Not letting them stand around looking for any rebounds. Face-off stays in the Comet zone.
Well, the third period so far tonight has been all Fort Wayne. We need one more up there to tie it.
26-26 shots on goal. Comets outshooting them 6-1 this period. Need one to tie, then go from there.
Face off to the right of Hauser. And it's Wall on the face-off with Travis Barrett. Tied up on the circle, coming up to the blue line. Comets can't get to it. It's going to be sent deeper into the corner. Leonard comes up along the near side. Leonard feeds it down low up along the near side wall. Now it comes loose, and Leonard with it again. Leonard will flip it ahead. Rolling puck into the Colorado zone. And offside's going to be the call.
That's a pretty tough call to call right there. That puck was in the air, and I thought everybody held till it went over the blue line. It was 10 feet in the air when it went into the zone, so they call it offside. They'll bring it back down into the Comet zone.
Face-off will be to the right of Michael Hauser. Shots even up at 26.
Fresh line out there for the Comets. Cheeks at center again.
Cheek and Barrett on the drop. Cheek wins it on the far side. Played high off the glass. Sean Sedlowski brings it down, and it is going to go across the line. Here is Cheek up along the far boards, looking for someone to feed it to. Comes all the way to the blue line. Cheek now will put it in. It's going to be knocked away. Lowney has got it. Louded on the far side. Gonna cycle it around. Here's Sean Sedlowski with it. Sedlowski over to Culkin. Culkin now coming down low to Cheek. Cheek cross rink pass. Going to come up top of the point. Lowney sneaking in. Lots of room. Taking a shot. Got the post. On the far side, it's going to be kicked into the corner. Back Sedlowski with a shot, missed it high. Back on the far side, and that's going to get the screen. Whistle will blow. Little late whistle there.
Yeah, they're saying it was deflected. So the face-off will stay in the Colorado zone. Both teams will change lines again. 12:48 to go, third period. Lots of time.
Face on to the left of Kanata in the Colorado zone.
Waugh will take the draw.
Chasma on the face-off.
Trying to get it back. Bobby Shea in the top of the slot.
And it comes bottom of the circle, off the wall. Colorado will clear the zone. Garbowski, he will send it all the way down to the common end. Up along the far side, Jolie with it. Gets trapped up along the far side. Lost the puck back behind the net. And it's going to go to Bobby Shea. Now to Garrett Thompson. Thompson trying to go down the middle of the ice. That's going to go for an icing. Pass a little too tall for Jamie Shaftsma.
Good movement coming out of the zone, though. Colorado was pressuring the defense. Leonard got it over to Shea. Shea, nice pass up to Thompson. Thompson tried the clearing pass up the center. That's the one that missed. Icing back in the zone.
Face off to the left of Hauser.
Same setup.
Garbowski and Shaftsma. And the Comets win it. It comes out in front of the net, however, and Hauser's got to make a play on it.
Yeah. Colorado forechecker jumped in there in a hurry, and he's surprised. Comets defenseman Leonard. Hauser jumped out, grabbed the puck. Face-off, still zone. Shasma will take the draw again.
Face off to the left of Hauser, and they go up along the far side. And the Comets get it out into the neutral zone. But Harrison right there, center ice logo. He lost it. Bobby Shea goes forward with it off the skate of Marco Waugh. And now back in the Colorado zone. Eagles control the puck. Norrish right down the middle of the ice finds Skarbowski. He'll dish it off to Jolie. Jolie right side. Stick handles in front. It's loose. Komets get it out, and now the net is off. That'll stop things. Jolie, look out.
Jolie and Leonard crashed into the net behind Hauser. Net come off the mooring as the Komets were breaking out of the zone. Whistle to come back into the zone, though.
11:56 to go in the third. 2-1 Colorado.
Trying to get the crowd pumped up. They got those orange towels. Pretty nice sight, everybody waving those things.
Face off to the right of Hauser. And the puck is dropped. Goes along the far side. Desjardins gets there. Desjardins will get it to Binkley. He'll move it forward off the stick of Sidlowski and back in the Colorado zone. Back behind that. Oh, Kanata misplayed it. Oh, up along the far side to the blue line. Here's a shot that ricochets around. Binkley on the near side. Tying up there on the dot. Now it's back the other direction. Olsen plays it off the boards. Oh, now into the Colorado bench. Whistle will blow.
Cody Soul stepped up at the blue line, let the shot go again. It got deflected. Came over this side, and Colorado was able to clear the zone. 11:33, third period. Komets down by 1.
Face-off will be just outside of the Colorado blue line. Near face-off dot, Baptista on the face-off. He'll be opposed by Ryan Olsen, and Olsen wins the drop. Into the Colorado zone. Eagles control the puck. Back behind Kanata. On the far side, Watson goes off the wall. Intercepted, but the Komets are off sides.
Cody Soul making a good effort trying to knock a puck down, staying on the blue line, but unfortunately, the offside will bring it outside. Line change for the Komets.
Face-off will be outside of the Colorado blue line. Trevor Cheek on the drop. And we go into the Colorado zone. Register flips it into the Komet zone. Puck is going to roll, and that'll be an icing call, and we'll take a break. You're listening to Komet Hockey on WoWo.
ERS OCI Wireless is the official radio provider for the Fort Wayne Komets. ERS OCI Wireless is a Motorola partner in Fort Wayne providing wireless voice and data systems that allow organizations across Indiana to operate their business more efficiently. Reach out to ERS OCI Wireless at 260-747-0584. That's 260-747-0584 or online at www.ers-oci.com.
WOWO and WMEE HD2 Fort Wayne.
You're listening to Komet Hockey.
Cheeks will take the drop.
Here's Jason Binkley with the puck, taking a shot. Kanata will make the save. Didn't leave a rebound.
Yeah, Binkley snuck in there, got the quick shot, wrist shot down low, but the only thing you can do on that with nobody in front to deflect it is hope that it hits the pads and we get a rebound. It hasn't happened. Kanata pretty good. That's what makes him a good goaltender. No rebounds.
Komets win the face-off. Cody Soul taking a shot, slipped it wide. Petrozelli chases it down up along the near side. Komets have got it. Here's Trevor Cheek back to Tinulin. Tinulin will take a shot. That's going to go high. Far side, Cody Soul with it. Soul puts it in front. Loose puck. Kanata tries to trap it. Puck is still available, but now it's going to be whistled dead.
Yep, Kanata had the pad out around the side of the net there, and nobody could get it out as the Komets dug at it. Petrozelli was checked off by the defenseman. 10:47 to go. We're down by 1. Face-off will stay in the zone. Line changes from both teams again.
Komets now gone ahead. Shots on goal, 29-26.
Back at it tomorrow night, 7:30.
Face-off to the right of Kanata. And the Komets get it over to the far side. Coming to the blue line. McDonald takes a shot. Save made. Back on the far side, Garrett Thompson gets to it. Now McDonald again with it again, looking for a screen. Here's a shot, and Kanata will smother it.
Another shot down low. Komets have taken the...
And now Garbowski and Waugh, they get into it.
And Thompson in front. He's tangled, too.
Well, things slowly getting more and more intense.
Komets with some pressure. They're pinching in a little bit and gambling a little bit. And Colorado's having trouble digging the puck out and getting it out of the boards cleanly.
I think they're going to point the face-off outside of the zone.
Komets out shooting 11-3 in the period so far.
And they're going to send Wall off for roughing. So the Komets will have to kill off a power play here.
Yeah. Not a good time for it. We had a little momentum and everything going our way.
Fourth power play of the game for Colorado. Wall goes off.
The stick up on him.
Face off to the left of Hauser. And it comes up to the blue line. Here's Register to Jolie. Jolie on the left side. Drops it back behind him to Register. Jolie will knock it down. And now loose puck far side. Here's a shot. Knocked down by Leonard. On the far side. Jake Mardo is there. Olsen as well. It's going to come up to St. Omont. He'll give it to Register. Register stick handles around Baptista. His pass into the corner is deflected, but Olsen comes down with it. Olsen into the corner. Olsen up top of the blue line. Jolie. Here's Register, fakes the shot. Back along the far side. And back up top now to Register. Flips it around, back behind the net. Fed up along the near side wall. Jolie is there. Jolie on the left side. Now he sneaks in, stick handles around. Lost the puck. It is loose. Komets get to it. Backhander all the way out.
Baptista, patient. Didn't lose his composure. Good backhand down the ice. Thompson down chasing.
Here's Register, back behind the net. And Register gets it up to Bowman. Bowman will bring it in the Komet zone. Now Grabowski with it. Drops it back. Register feeds it over. Milos on the left side. Back up top. Nothing there for Register to shoot at. Now back on the far side. Now here's a shot. Save made by Hauser. And it comes around the boards. Komets get it out. Here's Trevor Cheek with it. Cheek on the far side. He'll get it into the Colorado zone. We're down to 30 seconds to go on the power play.
Komets change on the fly. Shasma out there right now with Thompson.
Under 9 minutes to go. Komets trail by a goal. Up along the near side. And Colorado with the puck. Fed up along the wall. Bowman is there. He is going to move it over to Milos on the far side point. Now Olsen with it. Or it's Shaw with it. Shaw up top to the blue line. Over. One-timer. Knocked down by the Komets. And Thompson. 1 second. Power play over.
5-on-5.
Komets come across the line. Offsides will be the call on the Komets. Another late whistle there.
Real late whistle on that one.
8:30 to go in the third. We'll take a timeout. 2-1 Colorado. You're listening to Komet Hockey on WOWO.
The Holiday Inn at the Coliseum, located across from the Memorial Coliseum, is the official home of the Komets. Whether it's a corporate meeting to large wedding receptions or just a getaway weekend, the Holiday Inn has you covered. Event space in the Holiday Inn can hold up to 300 people, and with 151 guest rooms, the Holiday Inn is ready to meet your personal or business needs. With a highly trained staff at the Holiday Inn, you can count on things being done right. Contact the Holiday Inn at the Coliseum to schedule your event today at 260-579-9135.
Fort Wayne's newest Northside Sports Bar is your place to see the big games, including pro and college. Doozy Sports Bar and Grill next to Red River Steakhouse has become a fan favorite to see the best sports events with their incredible food and drink specials and wall-to-wall big flat screen TVs. Open daily 11 to 11 or later for the big games. Doozy's has daily lunch specials and is always the place to come out and watch the games. Doozy's next to Red River Steakhouse, just off I-69 at Coldwater Road in Washington Center.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
8:30 to go in the third. Komets trail by a goal. Face off just outside the Colorado blue line. Here's the drop. Bobby Shea gets to it. Pushes it into the Colorado zone. Bowman is there out to the blue line. Now the Komets hold it in. Now it's going to come up along the near side here in the Colorado zone. Desjardins down there. Mason Baptista as well. Bobby Shea there at the blue line, able to keep it in. Rolling puck, and it's going to go to Norris. He will get it out into the neutral zone. Bobby Shea goes back for it. Got a man on him in Harrison. Now it's going to go to Garbowski. He's got a man out in front. Taken away by Leonard. In front again. Harrison, one-timer, fanned on it. The puck is loose, and the Komets will clear the zone.
They'll go right down the ice. Icing call.
Komets a little loosey with the puck in their own zone.
Yeah, they lost control of it. Again, a scramble around the front of the net. Very close to going in the net as the Komets finally were able to help out and clear the zone for Hauser. Whistle brings the icing back down into the zone again. Baptista will take the draw.
Face off to the left of Hauser. And it's tied up on the dot. Now it goes to Bobby Shea. Shea to Sidlowski. Pass on the far side. Flipped in by Baptista. Komets will change it up. And it's Register up along the near side. Register got it taken away by Sidlowski. Sidlowski tries to center it. Knocked away. Feeds it up along the wall. Kulkin will track after it. Kulkin with it. Off the stick of Trevor Cheek. Out to the blue line. Put in. Here's a shot. And out of the save. On the far side, it is Cheek. Cheek with it, stick handling to the blue line. Tinian picks it up. Tinian coming in through some traffic. Got it poked away. Still got the puck, though. Now he lost it. Marto got his leg on it. Back up along the far side. Here's a shot. Kanata the save. Rebound with it. Put it out in front. It
Scramble
is
in the crease.
Kanata gets to it. Oh, the puck was alive, and the referee blew the whistle.
Yep. Puck was on the one side of the net there. They were digging at it. It came loose. They gave him the quick whistle, and that'll keep the face-off in the zone. But the Komets had some pressure. Whistle kills the play. 7:07 to go. Down by 1.
Face-off to the right of Kanata.
Pressure mounting with the Komets. Keep plugging away, guys.
McDonald on the face-off.
Out shooting him 13-2 is all out shooting him. 2 shots by Colorado is all they're credited for.
Now McDonald gets kicked out. Marco Wall now will take it. And Olsen wins the drop. Played up along the near side. Binkley trying to get to it. And he does. Comes out off the skate of Olsen. That's grabbed by Milos. He'll come across the Komet line. Milos coming in. Got a man out in front. He trying to center. It's broken up. Binkley back the other way. Binkley with it. He'll wheel it in. Gonna come along the near side. Gonna come into the corner. Garrett Thompson couldn't do anything with it. Now on the left wing. Komets control it in the neutral zone. Cody Soul, far side. A little give and go. Trying to go to McDonald. Pass behind him. McDonald's able to pick it up. Comes across the line. Pass is going to be tipped and back the other way and down the length of the ice. Binkley in his own zone. Plays it off the wall. Here's Desjardins. Going to get it to Soul. Soul will come across the line. Now Soul will put it in. Knocked away. Rebound goes wide. Back up along the near boards. To the blue line. Jamie Shasma tries to feed it to Soul. And now Soul took a shot to the chops. Up along the far side. And now it's going to be rimmed up along the near side. Bobby Shea is there. Him and Bowman come together up along the near side. Now Desjardins with it. Centers it. Here's a shot. Just goes wide. Shasma was the man. Down in the corner. Shasma again with another crack at it. His pass is broken up. And we're going back down the length of the ice into the Komet zone. Bobby Shea is there. Komets down by a goal here in the third. Baptista feeds it around the boards. And it comes down low into the corner. Colorado with the puck. Here's a shot. Knocked down by Hauser. Gonna come up along the near side and all the way down. Register has got it. Register finds Garbowski. Lost the puck. Petrozelli is there. Back down to the Colorado blue line. Off the skate of Garbowski. Petrozelli again with it. Now it's Sidlowski across the line. Komets are going to be offsides.
5:14 to go.
Very close.
Yeah.
5:14 now to go in the third. And the faceoff will be just outside of the Colorado blue line. As we get a look at the replay, Sidlowski with the puck. Awful close. Ooh, he looks like he may have that toe on the line, but it is offsides. And the puck comes into the Colorado zone, up along the near side. And now back behind that, Bowman up along the far boards. We got a tie up. Register comes in, he grabs it, plays it off the glass to the blue line.
Less than 5 minutes.
And now into the neutral zone, it's Tinian. He'll come across the line. Tinian with it on the far side. Here's a rip, save made by Kanata. Back up along the far side, coming to the blue line, and that's going to go out. Lowney goes all the way back into his own zone, off the wall to Cheek. Cheek got it poked away. Now turning back the other way. It is. They got a penalty called. Culkin hauled down St. Amant.
Yep.
It's going to be a holding call.
Yeah, he wrapped his arms around the man and gave him a little yank back. Bad call, bad penalty at this time.
So the Komets kind of kill themselves here in this third. They've had the momentum this entire period, but now another penalty here in the third will send Culkin to the bin.
Yep. Second one of the period for Colorado. Second chance. Work hard, guys. Got to kill this off. Get it down to 2 minutes. 4:37 to go. Man short.
And on the far side, it's Gabriel Desjardins. He sends it down the length of the ice. And it's going to go over the stick of Canada. Mason Baptista's there. Baptista trying to hold it up along the board. St. Amant has got it. And now Colorado starting up fresh from their own zone. Register back behind the net. Moves it forward. Here's Jolie, backhander. Bad pass. It's going to come back in the Colorado zone. Marco Waugh back in the Colorado zone, causing some havoc. And now the Eagles will get it forward. Olsen will come across the line. Chasma trying to take a swipe at him. Comes up along the near side. Binkley is there. He'll get it down. It's going to be tipped up along the far side. Coming out to center ice. Komets are there. And it's Thompson going to come across the line. Thompson on the far side. Gets held up by Register. Comes into the corner. Swiped around the boards. And it's Marto with it for Colorado. 1 minute to go in the power play. Marto will come across the line. He's going to flip it in. And out up along the far boards. Olsen gets to it to the blue line. Register is there. Register down low into the corner. Now Leonard up along the far side. Komets will clear it out.
Thompson dumps it down. 45 seconds in the penalty.
It's going to be stopped by Canada. Canada back behind the net. 38 seconds to go in the power play. 3:13 to go in the game. Komets trail by a goal. On the far side, it's going to come off the wall. Intercepted by Petrozelli. Petrozelli comes across the line, feeds it over. Here's a shot. Sheik with a chance. It goes wide. Far side. Leonard with it, shorthanded. Coming up to the blue line and out. 18 seconds to go on the power play.
Cheeks had a good chance there. He walked in on the left wing. Didn't hit the net.
Back the other way, it is Garbowski with 8 seconds to go in the power play. Comes across the line. Here is Shaw coming in, drops it back. Bad pass, back up to the blue line. Bowman has got it, top of the circle shot, and it's blocked down, and the Komets are back to
5 on 5, 2:30 to go.
On the far side, Desjardins with it. 2:26 to go. Lowney ahead. Desjardins with it. Pass intercepted. Garbowski far side. Knocked off the puck. The Komets get it into the Colorado zone. And the Eagles with the puck up along the far side. Bowman to the blue line. Trapped by Cody Soul. Going to go back behind the net. Now play it up along the near side. And Binkley reaching for it. It'll get out.
2 minute mark.
Cody Soul far side into the Colorado zone, and they're offsides.
Wow.
Michael Hauser.
Yeah, we'll have to wait, see what he's going to do. Faceoff will come outside the zone. Pretty close at the blue line again, but they give Colorado the benefit. 1:55. Komets putting a fresh line on the ice. And we'll see and keep an eye on Hauser. He's got to come at least in the next 15, 20 seconds.
Hauser comes up to the top of the paint. Now he drops back into the crease. And here's the puck drop. Gets into the Colorado zone. Register with the puck. Will flip it into the Komet zone. Coming down. Here they come. Here's a shot. Save made. Hauser keeps it out. And now it comes to the blue line. They keep it in. Harrison up along the near side with 1:40 to go. Now it rolls to Hauser. He'll make the grab. And the face-off.
Any penalties now, guys. Now's not the time to show you're tough.
1:37 to go in the third. Colorado 2, Komets 1. Colorado's only 2 goals of the game came in the first period.
Yeah.
Nothing since then.
I would think the Komets have to call timeout here and get organized on this. 1:37 to go. It's got to be a good draw up the ice and a rush and get Hauser out of the net.
Komets out shooting Colorado 34-29 tonight. Face off to the right of Hauser. Garbowski will take it for the Eagles. Marco Wall in there for the Komets. Komets win the face-off. And it's Bobby Shea. Stretch pass. Going to go to Desjardins. Coming across the line. Here comes Hauser. Up along the far side. We've got a penalty called.
They're going to call tripping on
they're going to call Desjardins.
The one linesman was right there watching the play, did not call it. The linesman from way over, the referee from way over here called the penalty. Two bad calls in the last 5 minutes of this.
And Desjardins goes off.
Crowd's not happy about that.
That gets Hauser back into the crease. And Desjardins' stick doesn't even look like it hit. Okay, well, we will take a face-off here in the Komet zone.
Yeah, same play. Got to win the draw. Got to start up the ice to get Hauser out of the net.
Colorado gets to the blue line. Here's a shot. It goes back behind the net. And played up along the near side. Jolie gets held up on the play. Now the Komets trying to break it out on the right side. Here's Trevor Cheek. Cheek coming in the corner, coming down Kanata. Loose puck in front, and the rebound comes along the far side. Empty net. And Olsen coming down. He'll shoot it. It's knocked down by Sean Sedlowski. And now up along the far side. Whistle will blow. And now Trevor Cheek is going to go after. He's going to go after Jolie. Petrozelli in there as well. Petrozelli's got a hold of Olsen. And now Cheek still shouting at Jolie along the far side. 1:02 to go here in the third. And Colorado up 2-1. So Hauser will have to come back in, and now Cheek will go to the box.
And they should lose one man, too, so it still says 5-on-4.
Gate is open for Jolie. He'll go in.
Shaspa, the captain, having a pretty good talk with the referee right now on a few things.
So we got some discussion here. And they're seeing where the face-off's going to be. They're going to put it in the Komet zone, it appears.
Jolie, 2 minutes slashing. For the Komets, number 39, Trevor Cheek, 2 minutes cross-checking. Time of the penalty is 18 minutes, 58 seconds. Colorado 16 to Jolie, 2 minutes.
So there are the calls. Cross-checking and slashing. Face-off in the Komet zone. Gabriel Desjardins is in the box as well, so it's power play for Colorado with 1 minute to go in the period. Register feeds it along the far side, tipped in front, going to go wide. Register up along the near side. Now it's going to be whipped around the far boards. Binkley tries to get after it. Colorado holds it in, so they can't pull Hauser. 43 seconds to go. Back behind the net. Here is Harrison. Out of Bowman in the corner. Met there by Jason Binkley. Now Harrison is there as well with 34 seconds to play here in the third. Up top of the blue line. Over to Register. He's going to wind up. Shot save made by Hauser. 26.4 seconds to go in the third.
Yeah, they got to get a clean face-off. The only way they're going to get out of their zone and get Hauser out, get the puck down the other end. They got to win a clean face-off. 26 seconds. Face-off is in the Komet zone. Fresh lines come out again. Culkin out there right now.
So we'll have Sean Sedlowski in the face-off circle with Garbowski. And it comes up to the blue line. On the left side, Harrison goes back behind the net. Garbowski tries to feed it around. Komets get it out with 18 seconds. Sean Sedlowski with it. Gets it into the Colorado zone. Bouncing puck up along the far side. Hauser is off for the extra attacker. 10 seconds left on the near boards. Sean Sedlowski gets to it. Puts it out in front. It goes wide. 5 seconds left. Now Culkin puts it back in. That is going to catch the screen with 1.8 to go. So the Komets got a chance to win the face-off and get at least one more shot on net. So we'll set up to the right of Kanata. Hauser is pulled for the extra attacker.
1.8 seconds. Woo.
Well, a clean face-off win. Drop it back to the point man and fire one off.
Where's Cody? They need Cody.
There he
There's
comes.
Cody.
Yeah, Cody comes off late.
I'd have him take the draw and go right to the net with the puck. But I have.
Now the Komets are going to spend a timeout. So game 5 is tomorrow, and if everything holds true right now, looks like we're going to be heading back to Colorado. 1.8 seconds remain from this series being tied at 2. 7:30 is the start time tomorrow. Get your tickets at the Coliseum ticket office. As the Komets really, you look at a bad first period. That was it, as Colorado got their only 2 goals in the first period. Nothing in the second, and then the Komets get one in the third. Jason Binkley with the lone goal tonight for the Komets.
Well, again, this is a pretty good hockey team and a championship team from last year. And the other night was the first night that they had lost a game on the road in the playoffs. And I think tonight they showed you how and why. Pretty good defensive hockey team, heads-up hockey team. Don't get trapped too many times. Never had a lot of 2-on-1s or anything scoring chances. And in the third period, we got things going on the power play. But pretty disciplined hockey team right now. And unless we get a miracle here for the shot from the face-off, go to the net with it. We'll be back tomorrow night, even 2-2.
All right, we got Marco Waugh in there. Cody Soul is back top of the circle. And Marco Waugh's got to win this cleanly. Waugh will get in the face-off circle with Garbowski. Now the puck is dropped, goes into the corner, and that does it. So the series is tied at 2. And we'll have game 5 for you here tomorrow back at the Coliseum. Get your tickets, as we know we'll be heading back to Colorado now.
Yeah, we outshoot them 14-5 in the period. Although they had 2 or 3 pretty good scoring chances in the third period. We had quite a few good chances, but couldn't put the puck away. A lot of the rebounds that we had around the net, we just couldn't get in quick enough and get another second shot on them. The goal that we actually scored, a power play goal at the 33-second mark, Binkley, his third of the series, was off a rebound and an open net from the side that he was standing, picked up the loose puck and whacked it home. So other than that, a couple of bad calls, I thought, late in the game by the referees. The one to Waugh, and then the one right at the end there, the tripping to Baptista, I didn't think should have been a penalty call, but that definitely, we weren't getting any breaks. And the passing, the same thing tonight. It just wasn't as sharp. And then instead of shooting the puck where we thought we should have, we tried to make the pass and they weren't clicking. So tough loss, good effort, but tough loss. And they got to regroup again against a pretty tough hockey team for tomorrow night, 7:30.
That will do it. 2-1 Colorado. They even up the series. So we'll take a break, come back to wrap it up. You're listening to Comet Hockey on WOWO.
Big City Cars on Lima Road. Vehicles as low as $595. Payments starting at just $79. Dependable cars on a budget. Over 20 price under $1,000. If other dealers have turned you down, we go to work when the others say no. Big City Cars. Want a bigger deal? Get up to $5,555 more than your car is worth. And as always, if we can't beat the competitor's deal, we'll give you the car for free. Big City Cars. See dealer for complete details.
Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
Hey, you. It's your stomach again. I'm here to set things straight. Subway has new signature wraps, and they're packed with meat. These things make me full. Full like your voicemail after you win the lottery. Full like a clown car on the way to an oversized shoe convention. Full like the turkey, bacon, and guacamole signature wrap, loaded with provolone, lettuce, tomatoes, onions, and ranch. Full like I'm gonna be after you get to Subway and eat one. You're welcome. All new Subway signature wraps. Subway. Make it what you want.
Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Jacob Insurance Service in Angola.
Life can be unpredictable. 1 minute everything's fine. In the next, you have a kid with a fever and it's already past 5. That's when you need Parkview First Care. We have extended hours, including evenings and weekends, convenient locations, and Parkview Physicians Group providers to make your whole family feel better. When you can't wait to see your doctor, go to the walk-in clinic that's part of the PPG community of care. Parkview First Care. Get in, get better, get going.
Aaron's has some really great news. Aaron's is offering 120 days same as cash. That's right, and here's how it works. Sign a new lease agreement and you have a full 4 months, 120 days to pay Aaron's everyday low price. They even offer a 20% instant rebate if you purchase outright. 120 days same as cash. Not bad, huh? Just stop by.